Okay, guys, and here we are. And this is going to be our first session of the Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan. I am Kevin, and I will be the Dungeon Master.
I am John, and I am playing Malk, which is a Tabaxi Ranger, or Tabaxi Fighter.
Of the Eldritch Knight variety.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. You don't gotta specify. I already did.
I'm Jamie. I play Tani Winslow, a human fighter.
This is Juan. Welcome for our first session. I am playing a Furbolg druid at 5th level. My name will be Sherpa.
This is Austin. I play Lisa. He is a rock gnome wizard.
Rock. No. Okay. So, you guys are a group of adventurers. You haven't been together long. Tani decided to get together a group of adventurers to try to make something special happen. And he hired Mark and Lee because they seemed like admirable fighters, and hired Sherpa to be their guide to make it to this hidden shrine that Tani had heard about. This shrine is rumored to house dark, ancient vampire secrets that he seems interested in for one reason or another, and I'm not really sure how much of that he shared with you guys, but he's paid you well. He's promised you riches of the treasure you'll find inside, and you guys have all graciously accepted. So you guys know you are on the mark to hit the temple. Chirpa knows his way there. And as you head toward the Pyramid Temple, you tread across cracked, overgrown flagstones, stepping over fallen and shattered pillars, pushing aside vines and briars. And when you're nearly at the temple, the sound of creatures crashing through the underbrush comes from behind you. You turn around to see people moving through the woods toward the clearing around the pyramid. Then, suddenly, the earth shudders and gapes open beneath your feet, and you are falling amid the roar of collapsing masonry. Dust fills the air, and sunlight disappears as the darkness swallows you. And as you guys slowly come to after the collapse, you find yourselves here. And you are in a long, narrow chamber running east and west. In the center of this apartment is a dome shape on the floor. In the east wall is a blank-faced stone door. The west end of the room is blocked by fallen stone and rubble. Apparently the result of the collapse that you guys were just part of. The two side walls appear to have several niches cut into them. The shape in the center of the chamber appears to be a small alcove protected by a half dome, with the open end facing toward the door in the east wall. This alcove is set in a recessed, shallow, tiled well, 1 foot deep and 10 feet wide. As you get closer, you notice that the alcove is about 4 feet high. The recess contains some sort of display. The display appears to be a diorama depicting a hunting party of Ulman warriors in feather and deer hide garments in a mountainside scene. Some have pulled down a stag with the aid of a dog, another group is cleaning a small mule deer, and others have cornered a panther with their spears. A scout watches the panther from an outcropping above. He holds a small metal staff with a loop in its end. It looks like a shepherd's crook. I can show you guys a picture of that. Kind of like that. The three niches on both the northern The three niches on both the northern and the southern walls are 5 feet wide and about 3 feet off the floor. Each niche contains a diorama depicting some aspect of tribal life. The 6-inch tall figures in all of the displays appear to be made of stucco, realistically and brightly painted. The scenes portrayed representing fishing, farming, religion, warfare, the creation story, and crafting. A cave-in completely blocks the west end of the chamber, the cave-in that you guys were just part of. At short intervals, small amounts of rubble and dirt come spilling into the room. Several large stones appear to have wedged themselves tightly, closing the collapse.
I
Is those statues magical in any way?
From here you wouldn't know.
Now those statues are in those coves.
Yep. So
Okay.
there's all these little dioramas, and they're in each one of
okay,
these
so they're all
individual
little
alcoves. Yeah,
carved
they're
out
little
there.
tiny figures that look something like this.
What's in the middle again?
So in the middle,
It's a big sphere.
you see it's a diorama depicting a hunting party of Omen warriors, as best you can tell. Some pulled down a stag with the aid of a dog. Another group is cleaning a small mule deer, and others have cornered a panther with their spears.
Guys, what just happened? And as you hear Chirpa talking, you can just picture a 7-foot tall, 8-inch, human-looking but broader. My skin color is green. My hair is orange. I'm male. What do you think that caused this? I was leading us in a different direction.
I guess Lisa would turn to Trigwood. And he's about a 3.5 foot gnome. He's covered from head to toe in what looked like almost like scale mail, but it's all different playing cards. It's like he's wearing like a suit of playing cards.
You smell funny.
That was me.
He turns. Well, what the hell did you do?
Now, I've heard of stories and mysteries of there being something underneath this jungle. And there are traps being everywhere. So as we investigate and search this underbelly of the jungle, let's ensure that we watch our step. Don't you agree? That's what I thought.
Do we kind of have an idea of how far we had fell?
Um,
And it's the whole block.
probably at least 300 feet. And yes,
No,
the
I-
whole blocked. Yep. Yes, the bit larger stones have kind of wedged themselves
So
in.
basically, we gotta go forward.
I did tell them.
My cousin had a friend named Wolverine. He went nuts.
If we've been together for how long now, do you think?
Probably searching the jungles of Chalt. Probably at least a week.
So by now I might have mentioned that I do have an insect friend that's always with me in my right underneath, tucked under my left shoulder, leather. His name is Artibus. I typically call him Arby, and he's a chatterbox.
And so you guys are down here for a while, and you start to notice that the air contains like a kind of, it smells musty and moldy down here, obviously, but the air, floor to ceiling, it's kind of lightly obscured by like a green vapor, maybe. Barely obscuring though.
Is it toxic?
Can I do a medicine check?
Anyone that wants to could do a nature check.
I got a nat 20.
Okay then.
Sorry. It's not nat 20 anymore.
It's still not 20.
22.
I had a
Nature.
14.
14 as well.
So, Mark, you're able to discern that this is definitely some type of poisonous gas. And it doesn't seem incredibly potent, but it seems like something you guys will have to worry about.
Can I see if there's any verbiage down here? Is there anything that I can see where I'm standing that would depict a language or warnings or an exit? perhaps?
In this room specifically, no.
What is the light down here situation?
Maybe a few cracks of light shine down through the collapse, but this room especially is dim at best. And after this room, I mean, yeah, you don't know after this room. But for the benefit of the doubt, we'll say dim in this room.
So, Tanny, is this what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting.
I'll take a rock and I'll take a rock and slide it across the floor. I don't know how far that would be.
You can slide it all the way across the floor. Yeah. Yeah, you do, and it kind of tumbles along the floor, and nothing happens.
I'll cautiously kind of take a couple steps towards the center of the room.
Okay, and as you do so, nothing out of the ordinary. A couple rocks might shift behind you from the collapse, but that's just ambience. You don't feel like it was...
What was that again?
So that was the center chamber depicting the mountainside scene with all the hunters.
Oh, okay.
And you could, like, technically you wouldn't be able to see that from the other side. So the diorama's kind of like over here, and they're down like in some type of... Like, this is like, this whole 10-foot circle is like recessed down a foot. And then this back sphere comes up about 4 feet.
Okay. Seeing I'm a bit of a tinkerer, I want to kind of check out one of them dolls.
Okay, that's the one you want to?
Sure.
And as I've said before, Lee, you have to be careful in what we do. Perhaps a stealthily maneuver on what you see and ensure that there's nothing that's encasing this figurine in a evil matter.
So as you just look at this without touching or anything like that, you get the fact that this little figurine seems to be some type of god adorned in green quetzal feathers, and it's mixing ashes with blood to form sculptures of a man and a woman, while 4 towering figures painted red, black, blue, and white are standing about a fire committing suicide with their daggers. 2 smaller figures are ringed by the 4. The modest, pimply one is being consumed by the fire, while the braggart, Lord of Snails, cowers in fear.
So they're like gods then of like an ancient civilization, maybe?
Seems to be. Maybe you would get a sense of maybe some type of creation story here.
Okay.
Like the birth of man.
Can I do like an Arcana check on these dolls?
You could. Why don't you give me... Do you have a detect magic spell?
No.
Oh, you could try an Arcana check.
Probably didn't happen with a 9.
They don't seem magical. They seem like mundane stucco figures, like, you know, kind of like plaster figures.
Okay.
And seeing as how I saw my friend Lee walk up to this figurine, did he walk up to the one that, just for player knowledge, did he walk up to this one that you have enlarged?
Nope, that one. So that one is like the one sitting on the cliffside right here, watching the.
So just to imagine it, it's just a stage per se, and he's just positioned right in the middle.
He's so like there's a mountainside, and he's kind of up on the top of the mountainside, looking down on all the hunters.
Okay. And then within each one of these
Is a different little scene.
Okay. Oh, a scene.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Austin's scene or Lee's scene that he just looked upon was what you guys would guess a scene of creation.
I will walk up to the middle area and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. D&D. I want to read Detect Magic to make sure I get it. I should know this, but, you know. I'm that kind of DM.
So Tanny, are these figurines what you're seeking? Is this what we're looking for?
It's like a play. I gotta go check these out. And I'm gonna go and just look at all of them.
You're gonna go like kind of around,
Yeah.
checking them all out. Oh, why can't I click him?
Do that already.
Click me.
Alright, I don't know my spells or my schools of magic.
Click me hard.
So you can determine. Okay. All of these figures that you're within 30 feet of definitely seem to be, they give a faint aura of transmutation magic.
Lee, as I've stated before, that these perhaps figurines that you are envisioning as you're up to them, same with you, Tanny, they have some sort of transmutation, meaning that if you touch them or move them, they could perhaps transmutate into something larger or more encompassed to play. So try not to touch them if you can.
That's whatever you were talking about for you.
My name is Tani.
So we'll go around in this direction if
Okay.
you want to check out all the dioramas. So in this first niche here, it's a river scene where you see a dozen commoners or so gather rushes, fish with nets, and carve a dugout. In the second one, there are 12 commoners engaging in farming, planting maize, and harvesting wheat. There's also 5 tribal warriors that stand guard, and some type of priest that seems to be wearing some type of bird costume that's blessing the fields. In this third one, this display portrays a temple upon a tiered pyramid. 7 what look like worshippers are bringing small offerings of gold and jade. Before the temple stands some type of priest handling a snake, and around him stand 3 costumed tribal warriors. One dressed as a winged serpent holds a spear, another is dressed as a bear with razor claws, and the third represents a coyote holding a torch. There are also several stone statues of the gods.
It's like a zoo.
In this next one, you see a scene of tribal warfare involving 20 tribal warriors in combat. The 10 warriors of one side are painted black, while the 10 others are done in red. And then the one that Lee still stands by is the creation scene with the gods and the sacrificing of some type of other beings. And the last one you come to is a scene that shows various forms of crafting. 12 commoners are busy weaving rugs and baskets, carving totems, making pots, grinding stones for weapons, and making clothes.
No vampires. You said there'd be vampires.
I assure you that whatever I had stated perhaps may not come to fruition. However, I am assured that with the transmutation of these areas that they will for sure, have they be disturbed of their certain area, that they will become something else.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
You said this one was the one with all the crafting and stuff?
Yes.
Do you share what you have seen?
I mean, you guys can all kind of walk around the room and stuff and taking a look at them.
Lee is a bit of a tinkerer himself. He kind of wants to go to the crafting
Okay.
site.
There's a real temple play.
Can I maybe investigate the scene a little bit further, or is there nothing else?
I mean, the more you investigate, and these statues are somehow very simple, yet show a lot of detail, if that makes any sense. The carvings themselves aren't immaculate, but the details that they portray are. But other than that, there doesn't really seem to be much else going on.
Can I maybe use like Mage Hand and kind of pick up the totem or idol and kind of
Absolutely.
like see if there's anything around, like
Absolutely.
see it 360 maybe?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Which figure do you pick up?
The crafting one.
So this isn't just one figure. There's multiple figures laid out in this scene.
Oh.
So it shows 12 commoners, and they're busy weaving rugs, baskets, carving totems, making
Is
pots.
there maybe like a leader or authoritative figure?
Oh, there looks to be maybe like an older woman that seems to be kind of centralized, weaving a basket. Maybe some type of village elder or something like that.
Maybe with the one with the knowledge.
Perhaps.
I'll try to pick that one up then.
Okay. You pick it up, rotate it around, and it's nicely carved.
There's nothing like inscription wise or anything like that.
Nope. Nice, brightly painted. These paints have stood the test of time. Seems like much better than most other stuff in this dungeon.
Okay.
I don't enjoy this air that's around me. Please excuse my spell that I'm going to cast, and I just cast Gust, just to push the air away from me. This green mist that you stated that's kind of around us.
You push it away, and it stays away for a second, but it ever so slowly kind of seeps back, closes the radius back around, and it takes a couple minutes for it to do so. But this gas, whatever it is, seems persistent.
I guess I'm gonna sneak to the door.
Okay. So it's a blank stone-faced door. And you notice... Never mind.
I didn't notice it.
Okay. The door's not blank. It's carved with a sun symbol. And this door appears to open into the room. There are hinges on this side and scratches on the floor that you can clearly see. There's no visible lock or handle on it, but a slight gap stretches across the top of the door. 8 holes seem to have been bored in the door, and they are about 1 inch in diameter, but nothing can be seen in them. The door seems to be fairly thick, and the lintel is arched with a keystone at the top.
Alright, hang on. I need to envision that. Say the door again.
Okay, here.
Should I think ice is blink or is that you going across it?
Is what?
That looks like the ice blink when you go across. When I look, it's the air, the magnifying glass, and when I look by, it looked like the eyes were blinking.
We're in South America. That's Aztec.
Yeah, that's it.
This is Canada.
Might have to get some paint tools out and draw this bad boy. Okay. So we'll close this guy and we'll...
Are the holes all the way through the door?
No, they were going down, right?
I think 1 inch deep.
Holes
No,
are
1
going
inch.
down. Or we're going
1
down the
inch in
holes.
diameter,
Wait,
but how
I'm
deep
confused.
was it?
I don't know, they're kind of dark. You'd have to stick something in there or hold a light up to them.
Well, don't you have dark vision?
I have dark vision, but
Lisa, you can check out my holes.
So
I don't want to talk about it.
You're very pretty.
I'm a guy.
do I have to draw
Okay.
this? Okay, I have to draw there.
That's fair.
I don't like that though.
I don't like it either.
I don't like them. I don't like goblins. Come on. Grandma's slow, but she's old. Okay. So here's...
No shit.
So here's the stone door. And there is like an Aztec looking carving of,
Okay.
of a sun.
Okay.
I told you it was Aztec.
And then there's 8 holes. And then so the door is actually arched. And there's a keystone at the top of the door.
Dental.
where's the hinges? On the side.
The hinges are on the sides. Yep, and so there's a
On our
center
side.
line down the door. Yep, and the hinges you can see.
Oh,
But
so
the
it's 2
holes
doors.
aren't all the way through the door?
No, it's 1 inch deep.
Correct.
But, as I've stated before, there may be certain entrapments within this subterranean that we are within. Ensure that you are not within those holes, as something may protrude from them.
Hey, dude, are you gay?
So I got. Huh? 12, sorry.
No, not you. Me.
I got 12 for investigation on the door.
Okay.
I mean, like, try to figure out how to open it or traps or something. Or I guess probably for traps, probably.
You look for trap, and this door doesn't seem to be trapped in any way. But as far as like handles or how to open it, you don't really find anything.
Can I maybe take a closer look at the keystone on top of the door?
Sure. Go ahead and make me a perception check,
Okay.
specifically on the keystone.
What do you do with the thing that you're holding?
Is that the key?
What do you do with the thing you're holding?
I am the key master.
I am the gatekeeper.
Yeah, 13.
It just seems to be a normal keystone. There doesn't seem to be
What
anything
is-
special about it.
Like, when you say keystone, is it like something
A keyhole?
like a keyhole? Like something that like a lock?
No, a key.
No, a keystone.
It's a,
So, like, you know when you see an arched doorway that's built of
Like
stones?
a beer?
Like a beer.
Isn't that keystone?
I pulled a tab.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can find an example.
I
Yeah,
pulled
'cause
a
I don't
tab.
get what you're saying.
I
Dental.
pulled a tab.
Dental?
Keystone dental.
Dental dam?
You know what's great? Google Maps.
No.
Google Maps has
Keystone.
keystone?
Google Maps,
It's-
Google image
It's
search.
the
Jesus
middle
Christ.
stone holds the arc. So if you pull that out, the arc just.
Still doesn't compute.
Cause I was expecting like I have to like put something
Me
in it or
too.
something.
Hold it, what the hell is that shit?
So there's no keyhole on this door.
That's what I was looking
Or
for.
a doorknob, apparently.
Your door pushes in.
Does anyone know the keyboard shortcut for?
For what?
Ah, shit!
Perhaps we can just look up key. What do you call it? Keystone?
We'll edit this out.
No,
It'll,
no, we won't.
It'll corrupt.
Why do you have porn as one of your top 8?
I don't.
Look up keystone.
You had to look.
I was hoping.
Look up keystone right now on Google, and you'll see what he's talking about.
I'm looking. I got it, dude.
You got it?
mean anal?
I get it.
No, I don't.
You guys are so up your asses.
What?
40 over?
She said toasty.
Toasted.
So that there is a keystone in the arch, or it's empty.
This is a keystone.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So and it's there. It's present currently.
Yes.
It's not a present.
Well then, that's not what I thought.
Thank you for taking the time to catch up the dumb ones.
Hey, that's okay. Fun fact for those listening or watching: 90% of my fancy terms come from D&D. I wouldn't know what a lot of shit is.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
How dumb is a bag of hammers?
I don't know. Depends if you got a bag full of nails.
That's a good point. Okay.
Well, it kind of makes me believe that there's nothing on the door, and the idols on the side walls are nothing. What about the one in the middle?
Ooh, I like touching the sidewalls.
What about what in the middle? The diorama?
Yeah, like the figure.
Well, that's
or
what
whatever.
I'm about to say. That I was gonna call Tana.
What did you do with the figure that you picked up on there?
Put it back.
Tell me. I'm gonna forget.
I'm not gonna pay you.
If there was nothing special.
Danny?
about it.
Just making sure.
Correct me. What is it?
It's Tani.
Tani?
Tani.
So tonic. Tonic. Tani.
My name's Tani Chupa. Opera. L.
There's a funny story about this chupacabra this one time. We'll tell that at a different time. But I have this bag of sand.
Are you half baked?
I believe that I can ensure that this totem that entraps this shepherd's hook may perhaps be the key.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Lee, would you think it'd be a good idea to trade the totem for this bag of sand?
Your idea, you can go for it. I'm gonna like go like this square and just kind of watch it.
Gonna go to which square?
Like this one or something.
The Warlock Square. Not the Witch Square.
Yeah. I liked it.
So I'm gonna steal a scene from Indiana Jones and totally do the bag of sand for the totem.
Make me a dexterity check.
I was gonna do an investigation. I got a 19 for investigate the hinges. Are they rusty?
What did
Like
you
if
say?
we hit them with, are they gonna break really?
Dexterity check. And then the hinges. They're not necessarily rusty or anything like that, but you think that these hinge pins could be broken. And I was wrong, guys. I'm sorry. It is one door. The hinge pins are on one side.
I didn't know if it was a split door. So
No, it's not. It's a single door. Hinge pins on one side, on the right side.
That was a 13.
A 13. Yeah, you managed to put the bag of sand, if not exactly where, maybe close. And you pick it up, and nothing happens.
I told you it would work. It's fine. Just let it go.
I'm like, listen here, meow.
Yes.
I think we can break these hinges, and this door will fall down, meow.
Son of a bitch stole my idea.
I was just about to say that. You go break it. Break it down.
So yeah, go ahead. If you want to take an attack at it, go ahead.
Try.
Prior to engaging in physical activity,
Phrasing?
perhaps we can see if there's any other way for entry within this
Entry.
into the next
What do
room.
you do with the shepherd that you pick up?
I'm just holding it for right now.
Okay, do
And
you touch it with multiple hands?
I'm just holding it right now.
Okay.
Touching his ass, I'm touching his ass, I'm touching his ass.
Oh my god, I'm getting hot.
Kinda kinky. I like that.
And I'm saying,
A six probably doesn't break or
Perhaps.
open, does it?
Mark, would this fit in any type of empty cavity that you see within this door?
In his ass.
Well, how big is the statue?
The statue in no way would fit in this door.
You need to lay off the greens.
Was that to hit? Was a 6 to hit?
Yeah.
As you ask him that, he's swinging his
Scimitar.
scimitar, and he misses the small hinge. Takes a big chunk of stone out.
Dude!
Can I use Mage Hand and maybe like pluck the little shepherd's hook from him? The little totem guy?
You want to take the totem or the hook?
The hook.
Just the hook out of the.
I want to try.
No.
Sure.
If I see
can
that, Lee, if you would like this totem, I would more than gladly give it to you.
No, I don't say anything. I just try to.
Yeah, you do so with no problems. So he mage hands and he grabs the hook.
I just wanted to see it and like kind of
It plucks.
swirl it around and look at it.
Okay, I misinterpreted, but this is what happens.
Oh,
You literally
okay.
pluck the hook out of the shepherd's
That's
hand.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to get it
Yeah.
out and then I wanted to
Yeah.
look at it.
It looks oddly key-like.
Meow, now, not Matt Fiat.
Wait a minute.
What? Meow meow, that might fit. I loved it.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
In English, please.
Would anyone else like to envision this totem? You can go later. You saw it.
Yeah,
Alright,
nobody
I
wants to
kinda-
touch your wood.
I just keep mage handing this, and as I walk closer to the door, I'm like, Mock, do you see a hole that I can put this in? God damn it.
I'll get the bag.
Meow, not right there!
Oh, you mean anal?
I got a boner. Okay, but I get to be on top.
We stick it in one of the holes.
Like, want to try one of the 1-inch holes?
Sure.
It does not fit. Any
Oh.
which way you turn it.
Too big?
I mean, you might get like one of these little hooks in there,
Okay.
like, but
Oh, it does look like a key.
Oh, okay.
it doesn't fit in there.
So guys only got 1 inch. We're all one of them are all 1 inch.
You guys have spent a lot of time around this door. Everyone, make me another perception check.
I'm just checking.
I'm
out
actually
the scenes.
still where I'm
You don't
at.
have to if you don't want to.
I'm where I'm at.
Oh,
Lee, are you where you're at?
I should probably be a little bit closer to the door.
I'm gonna cast
I got a 4.
warding wind because I don't like this. I keep coughing and I don't like this gas around me.
Okay.
Hairball.
Warding wind. What does warding wind do?
It blows around me in a 10-foot
Ooh,
radius.
Doogie. Who broke wind?
It deafens myself and extinguishes unprotected flames. It hedges out vapor, gas.
Does everyone
and
have
fog.
dark vision?
I do.
I do not.
Dang. I do not.
Do not. Okay, so 2 of you do not. Okay. So the wind blows in a 10-foot radius around you. So. Okay, so that's a big square. Here, actually, check this out.
ooh, more drawing.
Make a drink.
So within that radius, the wind has the following effects that's swirling around Chirpa. It deafens you and other creatures in its area. It extinguishes unprotected flames in that area. It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind. Which of these can? The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you, so you guys have to move at half speed while you're in this. And the attack rolls of ranged weapons and attacks have disadvantage if the attacks pass in or out of the wind.
He's deaf, so I can't even yell at him.
So do you want to stay in or step out?
I'd step out closer to the door then.
Okay.
What's that little knife? The knife in her hand.
The little knife plucks out if you want to try to grab it out.
I think Chirpa still has it in his hand.
Yeah. Right?
The figurine?
Yeah, but I can't.
Yeah, I'm still holding it.
That's different stream.
You're just half movement. It's fine.
Oh,
And you're gonna
actually,
become
half
deaf.
movement is still.
No, you're outside of his. Oh, yeah. You'd have to go grab it. I see what
Well,
you're
can
saying.
I use my double movement? My 60 feet.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get to him. I mean, we're not in combat.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, you can. You just,
What's
Yeah.
that?
woo woo. Chirp 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 chirp. So yeah, do you try to grab the little knife out of its hand?
I don't really want to touch it,
You don't have to.
but I Hey, Chupa.
Yeah, am I?
Hey, well, wait a minute. He's deaf. You can't hear me anyway.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I apologize. I take that back.
What?
So,
What? Put your mom on the phone.
Oh my god.
So my process was I need to get. Arby keeps telling me I need to get my bag of sand back. So I was going to place this back on the table.
Everybody keeps telling me I need a roast beef sandwich.
So that's what I'm currently doing is putting this back on the thing and getting my bag of sand back.
Okay, you do so. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna keep trying to put the key in the holes.
You an official here? Because you have officially given me
Now,
a
all the
boner.
key, or all the staffs look like that, or are they different?
This is the only one that has a staff like that.
Oh, okay.
Only this priest-looking statue.
Oh, yeah,
They all have a
very
knife, or
nice.
just the,
What's
they all
that?
have a knife, or just that statue?
Just this statue. Well, some of them have knives or swords or little things like that. And they look to be carved out of obsidian, and this is a fairly small statue. So I mean, these blades are maybe the size of your thumb.
over and light some city.
I think we're gonna die in this room.
Owen's dead.
That's a fact.
So there's no like place to put the key, maybe?
Not that. Did everyone make me a perception check again?
I did.
I did.
What'd you
I
get?
had, like
14.
4.
18.
Yeah, no, not readily noticeable.
Where are the vampires? I thought there was supposed to be vampires here.
Actually, I'm gonna rule that a little bit different. Since you spent so much time messing with the keystone, yeah, you found that the keystone can actually be pulled out. Wow. It's not readily noticeable.
How tall is from the top of that keystone from
Bright laser.
from Lee? So if Lee's 6 foot, maybe.
Lee's
No,
3
I'm
feet.
3
Oh,
foot
He's a
tall.
gnome.
Okay.
I can't touch
So
that
he
if I wanted to.
Technically, he wouldn't be able to reach it.
Like a 7 foot,
So how tall is this arch?
maybe 8 feet.
So if you tell me, I can probably. Oh, I can't.
Well, I guess how heavy it is, because I can
I won't
always
be able to hear
mage
you.
hand, because I still have that
Yeah, you notice that it's loose, but your mage hand isn't enough to grab it.
I start trying to wave over somebody because nobody can hear me because of the wind.
Oh, I'm
only
coming,
if
Lisa.
you're in the area. Like
You're in the area.
yeah, Mark and Chirpa and I are deaf.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, so I'm just waving somebody over.
Does Tani come running?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Tani, can you reach up there? And
Yes,
grab that?
I'm 10 feet tall. Yes, I am.
What do we see when
Can
we
I-
look at you?
Tani maxes out his reach at about 8 feet, and go ahead and give me a strength check to try to pull this keystone
It's
out.
12 feet tall.
God, I love it.
Strength,
Yes, please.
19.
Oh, he pulls this thing right out,
I use my mage hand.
and there is a slit that looks oddly like a keyhole.
I'm gonna put my thing in it.
How?
How you
Oh,
gonna be able to
mage
see?
hand.
Forcefully.
And the door slowly grinds open.
And kills Tani.
Oh no, I'm dead.
No, it doesn't.
I'm alive.
When we get done with this, you want to
So-
play some football?
Do you guys
Great American game.
between you two, you can decide if you want me to. You see this wind, I can probably push and lead.
What about you
If you
two?
just tell me to.
I can't hear anything if you're doing that.
I don't know sign language.
Yeah, I'm assuming Mark gets
Yeah.
out of there after
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
Okay, so the door is now open.
Trap 10 minutes for me, Lydia. That's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I go through the door. Chirpa broke wind in here.
Plus concentration, so I'm concentrating right now.
I guess I'll follow.
Yeah, that's done.
Tanny.
So as you kind of step out into the hallway,
Yeah.
I'm assuming Trooper always stays kind of like one windstorm behind.
I try to, at least.
Okay. So the stone walls of this corridor are carved to resemble a stack of bamboo-like logs.
Where is this?
The whole quarter?
The whole corridor.
Oh, okay.
The passage slopes down from a single door on its western leg, the lintel of which has been crafted to represent a stylized entrance, which is what you just came from.
So your grand entrance is going into the place.
Yep.
So this is like, okay.
You guys basically started at the end of the.
Okay. That's
Yep.
all.
Yep, at the end of the temple.
This thing's supposed to light a candle on fire.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
It leads to double doors of beaten bronze to work.
Could light a candle.
It leads to double doors of beaten bronze work to resemble a forest of seaweed.
Wow.
Ah, the old double D's.
Right, you are, Ken.
So, I'm sorry, I was playing with my laser.
Well, that's okay.
What about seaweed?
The doors are copper and they're beaten that look like seaweed.
Okay.
Bronze, yeah, they look like seaweed.
I'm sorry.
That's
How
okay.
dark is
Quit
it?
playing with your dinghy.
That was a good one.
Honestly, I wouldn't. Yeah, until I get in there, I wouldn't know that anyway.
Okay.
How dark is it?
Almost completely dark now.
Oh, okay. So I can still see it.
Yes, Tani, you're having a hard time seeing. As in, you can't see anything.
You know, you don't have to say it. I know. Lisa! Please go ahead of me.
I tried to walk in.
Who else is here? Oh, hi, Mark. Mark, go ahead.
In my head, I feel like
I throw a football at him.
I'm the guy.
Smokes him in the
Oh, I love football.
In my head, I feel like I'm the guide, and I should be leading this pact. But I can't see. Nor can I hear.
You're the worst guide ever.
I was.
Meow. What do you see?
That's so fantastic.
This team is meant to fail.
But I can't see.
Oh my god.
So I'm just having a telepathic communication with RB, saying, I know I'm supposed to be leading them, but I don't like I can't breathe. You know how it is.
We're not even in the room.
I guess the people with dark vision will start going down the corridor.
Kind of look for traps. See what we got here.
I will be using my staff as a blind man walking stick.
Yeah, you can kind of feel your way.
Yeah.
I got 10 for investigation for traps.
So
man,
every
let's clear from
5
here.
foot in front of
it
me
looks-
will have
looks
been
good.
touched by my staff.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah, so I'll say for every 30 feet of movement you spend, you move 1 foot.
Okay.
Or 1 foot.
One square.
1 square. 5 feet, yeah.
Cool.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm just.
Should we wait for the old guy?
I'm just kind of looking at trying to get everything in. I'm a tinkerer. If there's something interesting, I'd like to maybe take a peek at it.
Again, it's literally just the carved stone.
In your guys' mind, you're hearing Troopa said traps.
These look like traps.
They just look like more doors.
Oh, there's more doors.
Oh, them are doors?
They look like doors, but
You
they're probably
sure
traps.
you saw what you saw?
No. I'm not sure.
Can Lee maybe take a look at the door?
Yeah. Which door?
I'll like sit here and look at that one.
Don't do that.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I love that you have a 10-minute hourglass.
Or investigation check.
Which one's better?
Are those all different times, DM?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it seems to be a normal door. There's like a little rope pole hang, and these doors actually seem to be made out of bamboo.
Oh.
Boo.
Well, since he's there,
You're gonna get
curiosity
spikes
killed
in
the
your chest.
cat, I'll go next to him.
I'm gonna grab onto the pussy.
Meow, what's
you
that
have a
sound?
tail?
Meow.
More pussy than he can handle.
Scratch my eyes out.
Mike, what do you look like?
He's a
I'm a two.
I don't know, what do you got?
It's epoxy. I'm a cat.
Your epoxy? Your glue?
Epoxy.
Glued to me right now.
Yeah, what kind of cat? What kind of tabaxi are you? What's your color
Calico.
pattern look like? Calico.
Oh, you're a calico cat. How long's your tail? Because
Do you want me to win?
is it 5 feet? Is it a foot long?
Depends on how you stroke it.
Can I grab your? Can you come back and let me grab your tail as a guide?
That's how cold it is. Jesus.
Can I hold on to your tail as a guide?
No, I'm getting warm.
Are you asking him?
He's
I
in the
can't
room.
now, but
You can't telepathically anymore? I
No.
thought you said you telepathically told those guys something.
no, I was talking to
Oh,
Arby.
okay, sorry.
So, do you pull the rope?
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. I was
Rope.
I said curiosity killed the cat, so I'm like,
Does that mean you pulled the rope?
Oh no, he's just her bad.
damn it! Damn it!
It's like OCD.
Lee always throws a ball of yarn like.
Yeah, remember? I'm just like,
This is
okay,
how I
let me
check
go
for
over
traps.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yes, and he has to run after it.
Try and mage hand one of the handles off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in
You
my
do that?
pocket now.
So you mage hand one of the handles, you give it a pull, and nothing happens. The door doesn't open.
Oh, okay.
I step forward. I try to step forward as
yeah.
far as I can.
You guys hear the faint ticking in between a windstorm. Yeah.
Meow, meow, that's me. Meow.
So I'm just gonna try to move as much as I can. I'm not gonna stop moving. Yeah, so as much as you can make me, I'm just gonna keep moving until I hit something.
Okay, you ran into the back of Lee,
You probably walked over him.
and you guys can't hear anything now.
I mage hand slap him. It doesn't do it.
It's not that hard. Yeah.
I told you eventually we would find them. There's no need to worry.
I kind of usher the walking wanderer in front of me.
Okay, you like squeeze through and slide
Like that?
him forward,
Yeah.
and you allow this to happen.
And I'll just keep going.
Well, you would, but as you step forward under this stone tile,
buddy.
you feel
so
a
my-
pressure plate.
So my stick would hit it first. As I said way back here, my stick's gonna be in front of me every single time, hitting every.
You did.
Sure, that's fair.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
That's my only problem is that you guys are occupying the same square. So,
So you pushed in Lee.
yes.
Fuck you!
Ooh, what is what?
How much force are you pressing with your cane?
It's touching,
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter.
but it's 20 mile per hour wind that I'm pushing. So,
Still not enough. So,
well, not for me, but for these guys. Do they need to do any kind of save to be within a 20 mile per hour wind?
no, they can't hear anything. They're moving at half speed. But does your warding wind, does that require concentration?
Yep, that's where I got this for him.
Oh, okay. Oh, and 10 minutes is up.
Oh, it's down.
So, as that dissipates, you click down,
Wiki, wiki, wiki.
and you feel your feet depress a pressure plate, and bamboo shoots out of both sides of the wall, come flap, just flying out of the walls.
There's bamboo shoots or bamboo shoots out of the wall.
Fires
out of the wall.
Bamboo flutes, bamboo shoots. I don't know. So
I
several
have no idea.
bamboo logs.
They fire out of the wall.
No,
Oh,
they're like trapped behind
kinda
these
like,
doors. Like they
like they
swing
did-
out like you're getting fly swatted. Is what's happening.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, like logs, like on a pendle. Or pendle.
So you guys both get pushed back 5 feet. You Chirpa slams into the back of you as these logs fly out and smack him into you, and you
how did they
take
get?
2 bludgeoning damage. That was 2d6 and I rolled 2 1s.
Sure.
How did it get me? I was behind it.
It didn't get you damage. Chirpa just flew back into you.
Oh.
And now these
2 damage, you said?
2, yes.
I insured that there may have perhaps been some type of entrapment within this tavern.
How tall are these logs?
Tavern.
Where's the beer?
How tall are the logs?
Relax.
So the logs go from floor to ceiling, and they interlock, kind of.
Oh,
it,
so
it
like
basically
this-
bars your way now.
Oh, well, titties.
Wait,
But they're bamboo. Can we set- we
Nope,
can set
nope.
them on-
I am sorry.
Can you set them on fire?
Fairly alarmed here.
Chirpa is on the other side.
Of these
Yes,
bamboo.
they swung out and smacked him forward.
Way to go, Chief.
So now there is, and you guys can hear each other, absolutely.
No, really good side.
Yeah, no.
Chirpa, what the fuck was that?
I thought there may be perhaps some type of trap down here.
Well, calm down. You're too excited right now.
I do apologize for separating myself from the group.
You're gonna have a grabber.
If you would like, I can come back to where you are.
How?
There's always ways.
Well, how about you just
So-
move these logs? Yeah.
So, can you open are the doors... So these doors, they can't get to the doors now?
The doors are the doors basically blew to smithereens. Those logs
We're
like,
behind them?
Yeah, thrashed them apart. Splinters went everywhere.
Poor Splinter.
So what would... How long do you think it would take to smash through this bamboo if we were...
I mean, if you guys work together, not that long.
What
And
if I
that's-
used fire on it? Would it burn?
You think it would burn?
Between burning and smashing it?
I got firebolt.
It's not like
That's
it's
what
not
I
like
mean.
super wet down here or anything.
Right.
It should be. I'm down here.
And I say, I do apologize, and I clap my hands.
Dude, that scared the shit out of me.
Did it?
Yes.
And I say, I will take everything that I can to ensure that we're on the path of righteousness. And I cast Chalet on my staff, and it becomes full of thorns.
I can't see any of this.
And I can't see anything. And I'm just whacking at the at the blockage now.
And so you guys hear coming from the other side of boom.
I guess if I start hearing like clubbing noises on it, I guess I'll kind of like I'll take out one of my cards and kind of throw it, and as I throw it, it turns into like a little like it starts to ignite, and then as it hits the bamboo, it'll be like an actual ball of flame.
Okay. Is there an actual spell associated with that?
Firebolt.
Okay, firebolt. Okay. Roll me a percentile die.
A percentile die?
Yes.
61.
Okay, you notice the flames start to have a hard time starting. Like something... It's almost like they're fighting for oxygen in this gaseous chamber.
Okay.
But it does ignite. And it
Okay.
slowly starts to burn. And as you think you've beaten this thing with so much force and pressure that you've created enough friction that it starts to light on fire. And
I told you this would work. Just believe me when I say we're.
you guys wait about 5 minutes, and eventually it's burnt enough to where you can finish breaking the rest down.
My friends, I believe that I have created a gap to where you can escape from the other side.
There should be a little bit of light from the flames on the door, right? Like on the bamboo. Could we maybe see like a dim, like them? I have dark vision. I'd be fine, but
Yeah, right now you could see a little bit from the flames, like so you could see the seaweed etchings on the bronze doors and stuff. But as the flames die down, yeah, it's a little bit harder. But you might be able to grab one of these pieces of bamboo and keep it as a torch.
I don't need it myself, so I won't. But
Speaking to anyone who would need one.
Lee, if you wouldn't mind, I'd rather just.
walk blindly.
I am unable to see within this cavern. Would you mind if I perhaps hold onto your shoulder?
You don't want the flame?
I have an insect that's of wood, so he doesn't like flames.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you tell that to him?
yes.
Okay.
So I'm sure within the week, we've known that I have an insect friend that's made of bark, pretty much just completely bark. He's got 2 leaves that encase him and look like ears, but and then he's got actually 3 legs, and they're just it's wood. So
He looks like a weirdie.
I try to shy away from flames because of my stick friend here.
I offer Mark. What do you want to go through?
I go first. I see
Oh.
like daylight and dark.
I said, this is me and him now.
So
I'm
just to
going
get this
first.
straight, no one picks up a torch.
No.
I guess not. I mean, I'm fine. I don't need one, but
Me too.
So I guess I'll walk to the.
No, I
Door.
see fine.
I'll ginger. I'll ginger.
Because I just told you.
You can see fine.
Huh?
you see fine, but he's holding on to you.
I see fine. I see fine.
Toddy, as a human, how are you seeing underneath here? I ask.
I'm not human.
I gingerly walk to the doors.
I don't want
I
to
hold on to his
it.
tail.
Oh, Limby and Bimby and shit.
Nimbly bimbly.
So you walk up to the doors.
Will you allow me to slump down and hold on to your...
You can, but I'm gonna be back because it's like I want to investigate the trap.
Oh, okay. It's burnt to shreds now, but you can see how.
Like how did the mechanism swing at us?
So
and
there's
kinda-
basically like a catch that the pressure plate was tied to, and as soon as that pressure plate was stepped on, the catch released, went down, and the force of those bamboo limbs was enough to spring out.
Okay. I'm gonna take a mental note of that because I'm a bit of a tinker, inventor kind of person, so I'm gonna just gather all that info and keep going.
Elegantly simple, but effective.
I was gonna do an investigation on the door and I got 11, so.
The doors seems like they will just swing open into the next room you're going to. Other than that, I mean, they're roughly beaten. They're not innately carved or anything like that, but well enough that you can see what they were going
So
for.
they were
here.
copper?
Bronze,
Bronze.
and they appear to be depicting seaweed.
Like, hurry up now, I'm gonna open the door now.
Oh, I don't want to see it. I want to go and run up there.
Chirpa, you get jerked as Lee starts to run. Tani,
I was behind.
Yeah, he was holding his tail.
still holding Mark's tail.
Yeah,
because he can see fine.
All right.
yeah. I'm leading.
Does anyone else need a break? Does anyone need a break? We're good.
No, I'm fine.
If everyone's good, we'll continue. Okay. So,
Man, I gotta pee so bad.
Mark pushes open the doors. Do you really?
What is that?
Oh, I just proved myself.
So, as soon as you open the doors,
That's a squid.
you can see that this room is constructed of large stone blocks buttressed in the corners. The walls are wet and slimy, and mud covers most of the floor in a thin coating. To the east and west may be seen stone doors recessed in the walls. Let's see if I can get that all in there.
Yeah, you can get it all in there.
In the center of the chamber sits a large polished boulder amid a pile of smaller, rounder rocks.
Polish that boulder.
Oops. To the east and west may be seen stone doors recessed in the wall, and to the north a set of stairs that lead down.
Wow, this is graphic.
And in the center of the chamber sits a large polished boulder amid a pile of smaller rounded rocks. The boulder is 5 feet tall and colored brown with dark streaks and spots. Leaning against it is what appears to be a bamboo staff. In the mud around the base of the boulder is a moving shape, looking like a crayfish. It is facing you and seems to be aware of your presence. And as soon as it notices you, it kind of scuttles to the side and waves its claws. And
Zoidberg.
and it kind of rushes you.
Oh, I don't like that.
It bull rushes you guys as you enter the room.
Do we have
It
time
doesn't-
for a reaction or no?
It doesn't come up to attack. You're ready for a reaction, but it doesn't give you the opportunity. And most of you hear this strange language. It appears to be speaking to you, but do any of you speak Omen? So, Chirpa, you hear this. The rest of you hear just weird clicks and definitely weird language. But Chirpa, you understand. This creature runs up and says, "Who is this? Who dares enter the chamber of the Guardian? You had better go, or I will have to discharge my sacred duty. Be off with you before I lose my temper."
That's a funny joke.
But you notice it does not come attack you.
Lee, allow me to face this creature one-on-one. Please point me in the right direction.
Yeah, is this room also dark?
Yes.
Yeah, I just kind of like push him forward towards the monstrosity.
You feel a claw come snapping at you.
My friend.
Stop short just in your face.
My friend,
Leave now!
as I've stated, what is your name? My name is Chirpa, and I come in peace.
My name. Oh, you speak the tongue, I do.
I do, and I mean you no harm, as
My-
I am one with Beast.
My name is Kilakauka. What business do you have here?
Mr. Kalka, I mean you no harm. We just mean passage. We were traveling through the jungle, and a gap within the earth opened, and we were tumbled down into this cavern. Please show us the exit, and we will gladly be out of your way.
And it takes a claw and it scrapes what might be its chin, hard to say. And it says, Killer Kelko was brought here when very young, too. Does not wish to be here. I don't know much of this place. But you're seeking exit, you say?
That is correct, Mr. Kalko.
He says, I think you should... I've been here for many years, sifting off the silt in these sands. He says, but... try east. I think east. I'm not sure. I don't know much about this place.
Mr. Kalko, I do thank you for your traveling advice. Is there anything that I can do for you?
He says, get out of here and leave me be. That's what you can do.
Is there any food or water that you may need?
He says, I have everything I need here.
Mr. Kalko, I thank you again. Please, we will escape peace.
Please, be on your way. And he kind of backs toward the rock that he was sitting at, and whoop, 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 whoop.
And I say, Mr. Lee, we have an exit to the east.
Do I know what way east is?
Mr. Kalko will allow us exit to the right. So if you will lead, exit to the right.
I don't want to lead nothing.
Mr. Mark, perhaps you would lead to the right?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Sure, and I'll use my full...
Can I do a insight check? Mr. What's his name? Kaleko?
Kilakauka?
Ooh, 15, 19?
It's an animal, and it seems to be... This doesn't seem to be loyal to this place at all. And it did mention that it was brought here when it's young. It doesn't seems to just be a victim of circumstance. But seems content with that circumstance.
So, as I am one, Mr. Mark, as I am one with animals of all different species, I believe he be straightforward in telling us in the direction of exit.
I'll head to the east. Very cautiously.
To the east very cautiously. Make me a perception check. As you head east.
9.
Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything diabolical or anything, but you do notice that the floor here is extremely slippery mud. So it does take some skill. You have to move slowly across the floor, but as long as you do, you manage to make it across, no problems.
Darn it, I would have looked at that stat.
And here's another door.
Somebody else needs to do a perception check. You're failing.
I can't see.
I see fine.
Looks good to me.
I mean, I can help. On the door.
We'll probably see if it's trapped or something.
I told you it would be fine. I saw how slick he was. I saw the claw as well.
Here we go. He missed the table again.
It bounced.
Uh-huh. 12-foot table. He can't even hit it.
I knew he wasn't going to
I
hurt
feel
us.
bad for Jess. Oh, sorry about your eye, babe.
I had an 18.
What did you want me to do? Hurt him? He's a beast.
Everything seems fine with the door.
It seems fine that he's made hand to open it.
It opens.
Mr. Mark, if you would like it, I can gladly lead if you direct me in whichever way you point.
You can't see. Well, where I'm pointing.
You would have to hold on to my shoulder, Mr. Mark.
So, are you even leading?
No, it's just a body in front.
I think you should do it. That's a
Yeah,
good
it seems like
safety
fucking
plan.
arrow fodder.
Sure.
Let's do this.
I guess that sounds great. I got me
I
a
told
train
them I would guide
meow.
them.
Got me a train meow.
I made a promise.
I'm gonna shove him through that opening right there to the right.
So, the walls of this corridor are wet and slimy. The stucco covering has become saturated with water and is decomposing and sloughing off in spots on the southern wall, exposing the seams of one of the large stone blocks from which the structure was built. And that's this right here. And you can see, like,
Oh, okay.
just tons of stuff blooping off.
Like plant life?
No, like stucco. And,
Drywall?
yeah.
Does drywall
Ye
bloop?
old drywall.
When I think of stucco,
Does-
I think of like...
Stucco doesn't bloop.
It blocks.
Some kind of gelatin substance. That bloops.
Can I mage hand the substance like away from the door? Maybe?
What is that I'm hearing, Mr. Mark?
That's bloops.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I
Great-
can
great sound
do that
effects.
and see what the fuck it is.
So you kind of clear it all off, and after you do so, it becomes obviously apparent that there's large cracks, and that this is some type of stone block.
Stone block?
Fill
Yes,
a crack
Like,
with a bloop.
we're not supposed to go there kind of block? Or just like a
That-
boulder?
It's definitely a stone block, like some type of secret blocked off entrance.
Is it small enough to where I can maybe fit
Fit what?
me? I'm 3.5 foot or 3.5 foot tall.
No, not that small at all. Crack's just big enough to peer through, kind of.
Oh, I don't. Do I see anything while I'm peering in?
Too hard to see anything like that.
One can peer through it. Look at all the imports in there.
But enough to easily tell that something's up. Whoops.
With that area?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of usher Mark over and see if maybe he can see anything.
It's just too small of a crack to get.
Oh, can I try to open it
Oh, I
a little
like
bit
a
larger?
Oh, how do you do so?
Let me see what I got.
I like small cracks.
Always chip at it with my hand axe.
I don't got anything.
At the stone?
Sure.
It's solid stone.
This worked last time. I will pull another card.
This stone is hard as a rock.
Can you tell me when there's fire? You know I don't like it.
Well, you don't know there's fire yet. I didn't do it yet. So I grab the card out and I throw it again, and as it makes contact, it'll be like another fireball.
It does nothing. Scorches the stone a little bit.
Mr. Lee.
Evaporates some of the wet,
The wetness off of it?
whatever the wetness is.
I
Yeah.
just push it.
Mr. Lee, we're all mesmerized by your Arcana checks. However, if you could
Give me a strength
please
check.
alert myself whenever there's going to be some sort of... What's the word for fire?
Then let's just smash it right in here.
10? Okay, this block does not move. And you give it your all, and your feet start to slide back before you can move it.
Okay.
And it doesn't feel like it wanted to budge with just you.
Did the flame do
But
anything?
you also feel, as you pull your hands away, you start to feel your hands burning. And
That's what I was just wondering.
you take a point of damage.
Does the flame do anything to that substance? Like, what did it do?
Acid damage. Nothing really.
Mark from the oysters.
Can you tell us that?
Trying to get it off.
Mr. Mark, what is wrong?
I got acid. There's something burning.
How do you try to wipe it off?
Well, he's a cat, so he rubbed it all over his head.
I know he licks it.
Fucking Chumley.
Chumley?
What?
Chirpa?
Who's Chumley? Oh, you watch Las Vegas,
Yeah. I grabbed Chirpa's cloak.
I know Street Fighter 2. I mean, yeah. Chumley.
No, that's...
Okay, yeah, you managed to rub most of it off then.
Chumley.
Chirpa, you notice now. Well, you don't notice. Never mind. You just feel someone tugging and rubbing their hands in your little scrap of cloak that you're wearing.
And pulls a large sexual device out of his pants.
Can I run back to the mudroom real quick?
Uh-huh.
Like, just enough to put, like, literally a step in and just grab a handful of mud?
Yeah.
Alright, I do that.
Okay.
It's probably going to encase all of us, correct?
That's a 20-foot cube. Well, okay, if you wanted to cover, yeah, it's literally 4 of you in a row. Basically, think about.
I cast Fairy Fire, which each object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in a blue, green, or violet light of my choice.
Okay.
Hey, dude, are you gay?
So we will all be in a purple light now. So we're all casting light now.
Okay. So you can see it right now.
That rocket moves.
And how big are the holes that I can actually, like, see? Like, within the cracks?
Not as big as it's represented there.
Okay.
Like, I mean, maybe an inch.
Never mind. I offer my staff to one of the people that look strong. So, either Mark or Tanny.
He's about to jacket.
I say, what has this
Chirping
dripping
is-
sound that has been going on?
It's bloop.
Can I take one of my empty vials to try to capture some of this liquid that's dripping?
Yeah. Anyone that wants to could probably even make me a nature check.
I'm gonna capture. That's what I was gonna take it in the vial and then do a check on it
Or
first.
we'll say an Arcana check.
Oh.
Let me try. Do you want me to roll to try to get some in a vial?
No, you can get some in a vial.
And
How
then
careful are you to not get it anywhere else?
You know me. I'm gonna be very cautious.
Okay.
I'm very
I got
slow. in
25 for Arcana.
and then I would myself. I'd probably do a nature check. Yeah, 18 for nature check.
Okay. Both of you, with that check, this is quite obviously caustic lime.
I know exactly what that is.
What does that do?
It's acid,
Okay.
essentially.
Been looking at it before.
And I smell it, and I've smelled this on plants before that give some sort of strong acidic type. I use this to burn through manacles and traps that I've seen in the jungle.
And it's not burning the stone?
Mm-mm.
Can I maybe investigate why it wouldn't?
You would know based on your tinkering nature, and it doesn't seem to affect natural materials as much as it does organic, and even less so stone than like iron or steel. And the more forged that material, like steel, bronze, becomes, the less resistant it is.
Okay.
So, are you okay with me adding 2 vials of acid then to my inventory?
Sure.
It stinks really bad. I don't know what it is.
So is it? So it's kind of like seeping from like the top,
Blooping.
blooping from the top.
No, it's like this wall. It's like the walls are seeping this.
So imagine just a wet wall.
Yeah.
But there seems to be no.
Caustic lime is naturally occurring.
It's within the stone. Lime, the stone is lime.
Limestone. Yeah.
Okay.
Get some tequila in it.
Right. Oh, I don't think I'll be of much use at this point here. So, I'll just keep going.
Keep going.
I just want to peer around the corner to see what it is.
So the staircase goes up for only a few steps, and then it seems that the rest is filled with clay and some stone rubble.
Like it's totally black.
It seems that way.
I used to know Clay. Good man.
I'll relay to the group that this doesn't seem to be a passageway.
Then I guess we gotta turn around or figure out this thing.
Everyone turn around.
Who believes that they could break through this wall if they were able to touch it?
I'm very strong. I can break through the other side. Break on through. To the other
Side.
room.
Yeah.
There's plenty of healing that I can do if you believe that you can think you can break through this solid wall.
I break through. What wall?
This lime wall that bleeds this. What may be a lime acid. It's a caustic, so perhaps if you could wrap your arms in some sort of cloth. Is that a minute? Pink one.
Yeah.
We flipped up. No, pink one.
The pink one's 2 minutes. This is a minute.
Okay.
A minute or
No, that's just for the spell.
Are you hitting the wall or what?
I'll hit the wall. I'll run up to it and then I'll
Then let's just smash it right in here.
so. Are you pushing on it? Or are you
shoulder.
Shoulder?
Yeah.
Does anyone help him?
I'm a football player. Great American game.
I'll push on him as he hits it, so I don't have to touch the acid again.
Okay. Does anyone else help him?
I kind of just watch what they're trying to do.
Okay.
Little gnome guy.
What are your guys' strength scores?
Mine is +0.
Are you serious?
Not your modifier, your strength scores.
What do you mean strength score?
What's your strength score?
Your strength. What's your
+3.
strength?
No, what's
No,
your
no,
actual
no.
score? 16?
Oh, 10.
What? What are you
Wait a
talking
minute,
about?
Then you don't have a +3.
It's my proficiency. It's my.
This is 10.
Oh my god! No, you're not parties.
How are you 10 and +3?
Well, it's my save.
Okay, so Tani shoulders the door, and Mark pushes him, and all Mark inevitably does is smush his whole body against the stone wall.
Hi, Mark.
So you take 2 acid damage.
What is your strength? Oh my god!
That's over.
I got negative, so I wasn't over that.
What's your strength score?
Oh, I'm 11 strength.
Okay, you guys couldn't have opened this. Never mind. So meta, we'll just leave this.
Well,
Oh my god.
do you require entry into this secret cavern?
I don't know. I mean, what's over there?
I don't know. I'm
What
having a
other
feeling.
way,
I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight Claw
I
Guy
think
over there.
Clawman was trying to fuck with us.
Mr. Lee? What did you see around the corner?
It's a blockade like what we came from. You can take a look for yourself.
I can't see anywhere.
I'm blind. I wish I had that torch.
Do you require entry into this cavern? Is what I asked.
We don't know. We have a feeling that Clawman's gonna eat us if we don't go back in there anyway.
That sounded so dirty. You require entrance into this cavern. Yeah.
That's how
We're looking for vampires, right?
Mr. Tiny, did you say yeah?
My shoulder hurt. It hurt very badly.
Please stand back then. As you know, I am one with nature and beast. And I turn into a black bear.
You're into bestiality.
Okay.
My strength is now 15.
Okay.
And I will just ravagely, I have multi-attacks.
Okay.
So then I will take 2 claw attacks onto this lime wall.
So you scratch at it, and your claws don't seem to do anything to the surface. But you take 1 acid damage.
I'm going to keep attacking until it takes everything completely out of me. I will not stop until it takes me down.
Does anyone try to help him?
And he is dead.
I don't know how I could help him.
I push from behind.
I'm like a little gnome dude. I got like gnomes. I got negative.
Just
strength.
riding the bear.
While they're doing that, I'll go and investigate the corridor further because they're like killing themselves on the wall.
Which corridor?
The one that was down but didn't really investigate anything. Like I'll maybe see if there's like anything over there.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be anything at first glance. Do you want to try anything specific?
Maybe like a perception check to see if there's anything within the rubble or a hole in the rubble.
Go ahead.
Rubble.
22.
There doesn't really seem to be anything. I mean, you think it. I mean, there's like a 1 in 100% chance that you could. 1 in 100 chance.
I'm like, what?
That you could dig your way out of, but you'd probably end up causing a larger slap on yourself than you would digging your way out.
All right, I'll just kind of walk back and see where they're at, and if they're still like clawing at this bitch.
Yeah, you still see Chirpa just going at this. I mean, he's making scratches in the acid in the walls, but I mean, he's barely scraping the stone.
Okay, I'll kind of walk back, kind of where the mud was again. Can I see that staff?
The bamboo staff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I mage hand that staff to me?
You want to try to grab it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That thing, dude.
So you go to grab it, and it kind of seems steadfast.
Jerk it. Jerk it.
Jerk it.
Keep jerking it.
I jerk it real hard and fast.
He gets blood in the face.
Lots of mud.
Nothing?
You got sploosh.
Oh!
Oh, Mark.
Oh, hey, don't go back there. We gotta save some for the honeymoon.
I don't even know where
I'm trying to figure out.
Noob.
What did I say?
Noob.
Oh! Okay.
Boob?
I don't know who the fuck you are, but you have no idea what you're doing. You don't know nothing, do you?
Yeah, nothing. You can't.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
You can't. Pull it out. Nothing.
Pull out.
Damn.
Pull out, pull out, pull out.
You cannot.
Will it too. Wow, wow, wow.
I
Alright,
used the
Tripper,
force.
you've taken... You keep going at this.
Yeah, I mean, how much damage do you think I...
Over this course, while Lee's been attempting all these things, maybe 10 acid damage.
Alright, I'll stop after 10.
The bear's claws are starting to... I mean, there's almost nothing left between him scraping against the stones.
Did you push him?
It's a force, so I'm sure I'm pushing.
Well, you were trying to, like, break it from...
It's force damage, so I'm sure that it...
It's force? Wouldn't the bear's claws be slashing damage?
Or are you thinking that he's jumping on, like...
Yeah, that's all I'm picturing. That's just...
Oh, you specifically mentioned I have 2 claw attacks.
That's why I was like, you're trying to, like, cut the stone.
That's what I thought, too. Okay, so yeah, you're shouldering it, trying to get it to budge. I mean, you can make me a series of strength checks, and Mark, you can, too. We'll say, with him pushing on your back, and we'll say 10 rounds. Go ahead and make me 10 strength checks combined. So what's your first one?
Plus my...
8,
So I got 13.
Okay.
20,
17.
Okay.
2.
12,
Nope.
7,
Nope.
That's Mark.
17.
9,
Nope.
10.
16,
Nope.
22.
Nope.
Oh man, we are really having fun now.
4.
Nope.
What's that at? It's 6.
This will be your 9th one.
Shall we fuck is how we roll?
Another 20.
You guys roll decent on every other
17.
turn.
I got another 18. Run that one.
17.
What's that matter?
35.
Nope.
$14.
Let me switch dice. Last one. Switching dice.
I have 14.
I got 19 on that one.
Dang.
While they're doing that, can I use a ritual?
And that won't do it.
Yeah.
That won't do it.
I don't know how long it takes to cast.
Damn near, we needed to both roll naturals.
I
It's
know.
like a solid minute of you guys trying to push it open, and
We
this
didn't
thing
even move it?
this thing just will not budge.
We didn't budge, huh?
No.
So it'd be a 10-minute ritual.
Does it pull out?
Okay.
Comprehend languages.
Okay.
And I want to go back into the...
Does comprehend languages allow you to speak that language?
For a duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language you hear. You also understand any written language you see. But you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. Oh, it's a written thing, not a verbal thing.
No, you can understand them. You just can't speak it back.
Oh.
You want to try it still?
Yeah, but you gotta touch
Okay,
it.
what have we got to lose? It's a one shot. Let's do it.
Okay, so the giant crayfish sees you enter the room and kind of peers back at you, and you can tell in Ullman he says, back so soon?
And I kind of point, and I'm like, I don't know if he knows what that means. I try to gesture that there's nothing.
He's not understanding
nothing there.
He says, that way was no good.
And then I should guess.
He says, then I would try west.
2 thumbs up.
And then he kind of curls back down in the mud.
And I kind of take the scenic route back over there, and maybe kind of try to grab that stick and then
Pull out.
You try to grab. You try to
no,
walk.
I think I go this way, so maybe he doesn't see me. And I try to-
Are you trying to stealthily do this?
Yeah.
Make me a stealth check. No, don't.
Okay.
That's literally why I wrote stealth down. Okay. Yeah, you managed to, even with the mud and everything, you managed to try to, or you sneak around and he doesn't hear you. Go ahead and try to pull on. Give me a strength check to try to pull on.
Oh, strength even. That's not gonna be good.
It doesn't easily lift. Unless you don't want to, it doesn't easily come out. Do you try to reef it or no?
Hopefully, if it doesn't make a sound, yeah, I'll try to. I'll give it like a good tug, and if it don't,
Bloob it.
and if it don't bloob, then I'll just keep going.
I'm never gonna live that
After this session, we'll forget.
Oh, actually not bad. I had 17, but now it's a 16.
down. No, it might move a little bit, but it is embedded.
Okay, then I will give that up because I don't think I'll roll higher. So.
Okay. And you continue going west?
Yeah, and if I can mage hand, how far can me? Oh, I should probably just
120 feet.
Oh, then I'll mage hand my hand and kind of like a beckoning motion this way.
So you guys see down the hallway, a hand comes and
But he could.
waves you guys down.
Yep.
Sure.
How long do I stay in beast form?
Somebody grab me.
Did you want to stay down there, Tawny?
Stay in beast shape. Have to be a druid level, so half my druid level would be 2 hours.
So much.
Do you have an hour?
Timer?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
I got one.
Like
But I'm glad you reminded me because it has been 1 hour. So I'm kind of like keeping track of game time in my head. If you want me to just go by that.
Okay.
And it's been an hour, and this gas is starting to take its toll on you guys. This gas is still in every room. And everyone takes 1d6 poison damage, and I'll let you guys roll that damage.
Would I be less than that because I did my wind spell for a little while?
Sure, we'll let you do a 1d4.
Jesus Christ.
You maxed out soon, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you too?
I don't have much more health.
You don't have much health?
I'm a little dude. No, I'm a wizard.
Oh.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a wizard.
Lisa.
That sucks.
You're gonna die before you even get to do it.
I know, we gotta go faster. So
Before
now
we go,
that I'm
let's take
like
a break.
dying,
Can we take a break now?
Alright, I'm ready for a
Okay.
break.
Yeah, I am.
Hurry up, I got a hot shit in the chamber.
The way the glare is.
Okay. We're recording again.
We are back. In the saddle again.
So, you're facing a door on the western side of the building. It's just a standard bronze door, nothing engraved on it, nothing special.
is it something with a handle that it could be open? Or is it just like a...
Yeah, it's
Like
just
nothing.
got like a recessed handle that looks like it can be pulled open.
I kind of hint to Mark, like, I kind of nudge him and point at the door. Like, hey, you wanna get that?
I just push open the door.
It opens.
Are we dead?
Yes. Very much. Am I dead?
try to lead. I want to get in front.
Can bears bears have dark vision?
Bears should have dark vision, right?
I don't know. I'm asking. Because then he could see and he could lead.
Bears have bark vision because they live in the woods.
But what kind of bear is it?
Black.
Black bear?
How about they hurry up and leave? Because then live nearby trees.
It doesn't say, it just says keen smell.
They do not then.
Damn. You picked a bad animal.
Can the beaver come out and play?
Beavers are, I guess, notorious for their night vision.
Dark vision, not night vision.
He will. My bear will still continue forward and just
Rub up against the sides of the wall.
Beavers
the bear
can
kinda
find
tumbles-
worms at night.
Leading the party, this bear kind of tumbles down the stairs.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, and lands at the bottom with a thud against another door.
all of that. It's a big bear.
Just like that. Okay.
How much area do we have down here? Because I can't do anything.
Can you open it?
No, I'm a bear.
You don't have like teeth to like grab the handle?
No.
Arya
Not a
closed that door.
raccoon.
Wait, you don't have teeth? Can he open it?
Can I do a bite attack to try to open the door?
You can slap open the door. Yeah.
Ah!
Takes you a minute to fumble around and feel in the door. But
Aha! Fumble. Great American game.
So 40. I will go 40 feet in from that point. 40 feet in. I'm just gonna run in.
wham! You slam into the other door. So, in the rest of you, well, other than Tani, you all notice that this room is wet, and the walls. Those of you that can see, notice the walls are covered with a slimy white buildup. There's about 1.5 inches of water and mud blanketing the floor. Many overturned pedestals and pieces broken of statuary lie on the floor, partially buried in the mud. Opposite the entrance to this room is another door. Only one pedestal remains standing, in the northwest corner. On it sits a small, metallic, three-sided pyramid. Overhead in the shadow-draped ceiling are inlaid colored tiles depicting a starry sky
Where
and
at?
forming
What is that
strange
pyramid?
patterns in northwestern corner.
Oh my gosh, this thing is still tripping me up really bad.
I
Okay.
think it should be your only saving grace.
Did you just make a Beauty and the Beast reference? So there's a rose thing with a...
So only one pedestal remains standing in the northwest corner. On it sits a small metallic three-sided pyramid. Overhead in the shadow-draped ceiling are inlaid colored tiles depicting a starry sky and forming strange patterns in the areas above the pedestals. A dark, wet mass clings to the wall above the western door. Directly above.
You said a mask?
Sure, mass. A wet mass.
Oh. Can I use Mage Hand in the pyramid?
Yeah.
So seeing as how Trupo was able to open that door as a black bear, I'm just going to start beating this door trying to open it as well.
You kind of scrape at it a little bit and eventually find a latch that you can open. You pull it open?
Since he's a bear and has very little intelligence.
Well, you have
You
your own...
use your own intelligence.
Yeah. You're still as smart as you.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right. I'm
Might be
sorry.
a downgrade.
Don't be sorry, it's fine. You might make
New
Tani
character.
smarter.
New character, fellas. New character.
I'd be sorry if I were you.
And Austin, Lee, I'm sorry, you also noticed that it appears that that mass above the door appears to be green in color. And you notice that it's like a colony of algae that could probably easily be mistaken as a green slime. But you're able to tell the difference because of your perception.
Nice.
And you said you wanted to pick up the pyramid?
Yeah, with Mage Hand.
Okay, you pick it up. Nothing immediately happens.
Can I start to float it towards me?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna assume, anyways.
Yeah.
And as you pull it closer towards you, you notice that
To a full pyramid.
it represents a god of moon and lightning. It appears to be. fallen statuary is made of stucco and depicted. The fallen statuary was made of stucco and depicted other Omen gods.
Can I do an Arcana
Okay, that's
check
stuff you would know normally.
once it got to me?
Yeah.
Ugh. 9.
It doesn't appear magical. Nothing, no magical qualities, especially obviously about it.
Okay. I'll just pocket it for now,
Okay.
and maybe later I'll take another second glance at it.
Anyone wants some chocolate covered raisins? I really.
They are healthy. It's a reason.
Chocolate makes it non-healthy.
No, chocolate's good.
Raisin what?
Was it one of you guys that did a Tommy Boy reference? I think you're gonna be okay.
I think it was me the other day, yeah. Okay, so. Sherpa, as a bear, opens the other room.
And then I just turn and wait to see if, because I can't see him, so I turn and wait until someone hits me. Then to.
If I still have Mage Hand, I'll just slap him on the ass. Maybe he'll run like a horse.
Sure. He runs forward because he said he turns and waits.
You slap him on his bare ass?
And he runs into Mark.
Oh, he turned and waited.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And I just point the other way.
Or you hit him in the bear deck.
He's a lady. He's a lady bear.
I can see a cock.
Jesus Christ! How would you pull that?
That was Kevin's. Kevin did that.
You have to lie.
Chris is like, "What are you doing in the bathroom?"
See a cock?
I move forth. And do it.
Oh, Old English. I move forth.
And I got a 17 for perception on whatever this is.
So,
It's a water slide.
you can see into this corridor, and you see immediately that the walls and ceiling of this hallway are coated with slime, and the floor of the passage is covered with a layer of mud. Through this muck is a steady stream of water that trickles northward. So it turns the corner and trickles northward. And you also notice that the stucco on the walls is flaking off, and there are glowing silver tracks in the slime crisscrossing the walls and ceiling.
Silver? Silver tracks?
Yep. Silvery.
Silver. Not actual silver.
Didn't seem genuine at all.
Just appears to be silver in color.
Guys, I think there may be a monster this way.
I kind of walk up
Let me
with
give
the
you
mark.
a bear hug.
I was gonna use that fucker. Where's there a monster?
I don't know, there might be something ahead. I see silver-like tracks.
In the tunnel?
Yeah.
Are you pointing or anything, or you're like just?
Can you?
What a story, Mark.
Hey Mark, can you maybe take a?
So annoyed.
Can you kind of go ahead and maybe see if you can see anything? Sneakily,
Sneakily? Sure.
gingerly.
Gingerly.
Hey!
I gingerly walk to the corner.
I don't acknowledge that anymore.
That was last campaign.
That was 2 campaigns ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was our first campaign.
Boy. Good times.
Stupid rule.
Was it as stupid as take a shot on a natural one?
What about jello shots? They might be solidified.
They might be solidified.
It could be solidified. I don't know.
Okay, so Mark, do you go into the hallway?
Yeah. And I slip on my ass.
You turn the corner?
Hang on, if I see him, I'm gonna run full sprint ahead of him because I don't like, because I'm the guide.
You can't see him.
Oh, you're right. Okay, good point.
I had a hold of his tail.
Do you?
Yeah. I have to make sure he knows where to go.
Nothing killed them, so I'll walk forward.
Is this water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you can follow the...
I'm gonna do the sound. I'm gonna follow the sound.
Run fast.
So as you turn the corner, along the
Wait, I
east
have a
wall of the
great idea.
passage
I'm gonna
stands
ride
a
the bear.
12-foot tall stone
Good.
And I'll direct you.
12-foot tall stone statue of
Okay.
a man, outfitted in fine clothing,
It's a man, baby!
holding a stone tray in his raised arms. Its eyes appear to be black gemstones. I can't talk right now. Its eyes appear to be
Stage
black
fright.
gemstones. The right one droops out of its socket, balancing on the statue's cheek. From behind the left shoulder protrudes the hilt of a weapon, most likely a sword. The stone tray, as well as the forehead and the nose of the statue, are chipped and cracked. And this is the statue you see.
So what you just described was a statue?
Yes. Statue of a man.
It's a man, baby.
It's a man, baby!
It's an Indian.
It's upside down.
Not for...
See, it is a man. It's got the symbol and everything. Oh, now it's got... There it is.
I get what you're talking about.
It's a penis.
That's a penis.
Seeing I am now riding the black bear, I'm going to
Kick him.
like direct him forward.
Oh, I totally missed that. You're riding a black bear now?
Yeah.
I got on top of him because I just thought of it. Because I can be his eyes, but he can walk for me.
Well, that's awesome.
Okay, but I get to be on top.
I will be. I'm gonna usher him towards the statue. I'm gonna kick him. Can I investigate it?
Make me an investigation check.
I'm gonna do a smell check.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 26.
Okay.
Does anything smell funny?
You get the strong smell of that same caustic lime on the walls. And with that investigation check, it's quite painfully obvious that this statue's top heavy.
Like it might fall on me.
It doesn't seem to be in any danger of falling on you itself. But it seems like maybe if something was put in a tray or something, it'd be liable to fall.
Once I smell that it's like acidic level of lime, I'm just gonna take it one step back.
Can I judge maybe how heavy that pyramid was?
Yeah. Maybe a pound.
Oh, you were joking. We really got shots, guys.
Yeah.
I kind of kick. I don't know how to direct fucking anything. I'll kind of kick Chirpa to come back to the group, just like a 5 feet, like just a little.
From you? Or
No,
He's still on me.
yeah,
We're
I'm
moving
on-
together.
okay.
Yeah, and then I will use Mage Hand to put the pyramid on top of the tray and see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, then I take the pyramid back.
Grab it back.
Okay, we're all doing this. Cheers, everyone.
Oh.
We got jello shots, guys.
Cheers.
I can't open it.
So
These are
we,
potions
so we
of
know what we're
healing.
doing. This smells horrible. What was this, tequila? Thanks, races.
Whoa.
My boobs.
Pretty strong.
Thank you. How's your jello shot?
This tastes like it was from Vegas. Horrible.
I don't know what that means.
Those gummies.
Oh.
One said Vegas gummies.
What do you guys think about this statue then? Like,
I say you jump on it.
Mine was great. And it was
I ain't getting on it. Can I maybe Mage Hand the sword from his back? Does that do anything? Is it like stone? Like,
Hard to tell from down where you're at.
can I can
You
see
try
it with
to pull
Mage
it?
Hand. Yeah.
Like pull it out of his.
Try to with Mage Hand.
comes out no problem. And this appears to be a longsword in fine condition.
Can I bring it closer?
Yeah.
Look how big this is, bigger than both of us put together.
What's that?
This longsword's huge.
I can't wield it. I'm just looking at it.
It's a normal size longsword.
Yeah, but he's 3.5 feet tall. How long is a longsword?
So for him, yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, it's like double my height. It's fine.
So
I'm not gonna use it.
you turn it over and look at it, and you see that it's made of laminated wood.
Oh, it's a wooden sword.
Inset with jagged teeth of obsidian.
Oh, okay. Can I make like an Arcana check on that, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
natural 20 plus 7, 27.
This is undoubtedly a +1 longsword.
Okay.
And due to the nature of the jagged teeth that are set with obsidian, it will deal an extra 2d6 damage to any creature of the plant type.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Is there any like writing on it, maybe?
There doesn't appear to be, no.
So
Can
you
I
have to
make
be,
like a history check on it?
Specifically for...
Origin?
Yeah.
you have to be proficient in a longsword to use a longsword, correct?
Correct.
I don't think anybody is, right?
12?
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite obvious based on these ruins that it's of Omen descent of some type, but
Fighter.
any more than that, you don't know.
Okay. I will mage hand the sword to one of the fighters.
So a sword comes floating to you guys, being held by a mage hand.
Do any of you
A
guys
longsword.
want this thing?
It's a +1 longsword.
No?
I don't.
Do you?
I can't use it because it's 2 hands for the longsword.
No, it's not. It's the
not.
one-handed weapon.
Oh, well, I guess I'll take it. Yeah,
Okay. I give it to Mon.
what is it? 1d8 or 1?
It's a 1d8
Yeah.
weapon.
+1 though. Because it's a +1 longsword. And deals an extra 2d6 damage against the creatures of the plant type.
Sweet.
I feel like there's more with that statue if it's top heavy though.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else want to take a crack at this?
I don't know if I have anything.
I
heavy.
get off the bear.
You mean on?
He get off on the bear.
If you want me to, I guess.
You get off the bear.
Yeah, he acted like he wanted to try to attempt something with the statue, so I'm gonna get away from him. Like, back up. Yeah, there you go. I'll him do what he wants to do with the statue.
Can I try to swipe at the bear and then step out of the way?
Yeah. How are you trying to swipe at it?
I'm gonna stand up. So I am now
Bear height.
bear height, which is probably the same height as a four-balled.
How tall are furball? Are they big?
7 feet
Okay.
8 inches.
Yeah, probably about.
And I just want to, if the statue's here, just kind of like try to swipe at it and take up my 2 attacks of, and then just try to hit that tray.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Absolutely. I do 2.
Attack rolls. Yeah.
One is a 19 plus 3, and a 17 plus 3.
So you kind of swipe it back and forth, and the statue kind of rocks a little bit, but it does not move. But you hit it with quite some force.
So nothing. I mean,
That's
you
how
guys
we're
just
out
saw
of our
that.
game. It's been a while.
Hey Tanny, you got any insight on what the hell this might be?
Yeah. I know everything.
I got
Enlighten me.
It's shouldn't took sword.
Shouldn't have took the sword.
No, they're bad.
I got a 13. Is there anything heavy inside the room?
A bear?
Mage and the bear on the tablet. Or on the
Mage and a whole bear.
I know.
I think that's going in out of context D&D quotes. I
What?
can't mage hand a whole bear. Half bear, maybe. A whole bear?
I move forward to the double doors.
What would it take? What would you want me to do to charge this thing and just pretty much headbutt it?
For what?
Just because.
I mean, you can just try to headbutt it with an attack roll.
I don't know what would I add to that.
Just your strength modifier.
Okay.
Is it beating its ex-wife or something?
Ooh, that's a really good. 17, 18, 19, 20. My strength is +3.
So, you feel the statue kind of lean back a little bit, but it catches.
So nothing.
No, it catched somehow.
As in
And then
two.
it kind of wobbles forward and stays there.
Oh, fuck. That's all I got, guys. I'm a fucking bear.
Maybe put your paws on
I know,
the
that's what I
tray
wanted to
and-
do, but it's gonna land on me and kill me.
You're a bear. It's 10 hit points. Let's do it.
Do that and show me what you want me to do.
What?
Show me what you want me to do.
I.
No, but just show me. Hey.
Yeah, once you like put your paws on
down.
the tray and push it down.
Alright. So, I am the leading guide for this team, so I am going to
Taking one for the team.
stand up and literally put my claws behind this tray and then just pull it towards me.
Make a strength check.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna die. 17, 18, 19, 20 again.
And this stone statue slowly starts to grate and move forward.
I'm gonna
And
die.
then it reaches its apex and starts to fall faster. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm switching dice. No, I've been good at this one. That's 14, 16.
16. You just dodge out of the way like you feel the hairs on the back of your bare legs get grazed by this statue. But you manage.
Jesus.
Is it still intact?
The statue kind of falls, cracks, and crumbles apart a little bit, and you can step over the broken pieces, and there's a narrow passage 4 feet above the floor.
What?
Lift me up.
I grabbed the jewels out of the eyes.
How did I not just die?
Okay. They're each polished obsidian, like mentioned before. Probably worth about 10 gold apiece.
Goes with the sword.
Probably worth much more.
What did you say?
You grab the jewels out of the eyes, obsidian.
You are now cursed forever.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Probably.
Can I
Double
look at maybe
poison
the
damage.
face and see if there was anything there?
Yeah. I mean, no,
Nothing?
not really. It was just a statue just sitting there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was like a lever or button or something.
Nope, doesn't appear
So
to
I'm
be.
gonna like nudge Mr. Lee to get back on my back.
Like, all right.
I can't believe I saved that. I thought for sure I'd be squished.
You're married.
That was scary.
I kind of direct him towards the passage.
Trying to sit and eyes grabbing him by the ears.
That's what I'm envisioning, and like that's
It's
all
exactly
I
Mark,
got.
Tommy,
Yep.
you guys follow?
Yep.
Kind of bonk your head a little bit at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, my bad.
Take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, pull my ears.
harder. Awesome.
Is that another black passage, right?
Nope.
I won't tell him that. I'm just gonna have him keep going.
Remember, I can't see, so I'll hit it.
So
Are you running?
You come out.
I'm. If he's like full bore, yeah, I'm running. But
What do you do?
Boom.
I hit it.
Are you running full bore?
What do you sound like?
Depending on how far, like, so I just imagine him holding it on my shoulders, kind of steering like it's a.
I'd
Like a
have to use
lawnmower.
your ears, man.
Like it's a lawnmower. Well, whatever.
A 0 turn.
Like Ratatouille. Like Ratatouille. Ratatouille. Grabs his hair. You ever watch Ratatouille?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm
Okay.
not a child, nor do I have children.
That doesn't mean I've seen Ratatouille.
Yeah, but when it came out, you were a child.
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
So there's a door standing right in front of Lee and Sherpa.
Do we know which way it opens?
It appears to open
Both ways.
away from you.
I just ram his head into.
Yeah. Okay, look where this is going.
Nothing?
Which one?
Straight.
No, I check. Wah, wah, wah. Okay.
Is this water acidic?
You'll find out.
It's always acidic. So you see that this hall is strewn with mud and flotsam. Water accumulates in the center of the corridor and flows westward to where a stone block in the southern wall is shifted out of place. The corridor turns north, and the flow of water follows it, then goes under a door made of bronze-bound wood. The door has a handle and a keyhole.
Fuck.
At a keyhole?
Mm-hmm.
Is like, is it just like a normal keyhole?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I still have the key on me. Can I use it?
You want to go through the water?
Mage hand.
Okay, yeah. You can.
Can I do a smell check? Am I smelling anything in this water?
What you notice about this water is that it smells surprisingly
Samantha
fresh.
Tom.
Okay. So I would
It's a matter of time.
go in if he's pushing me in. I'll swim in there then.
I wasn't pushing you in.
No, he's using mage hand.
Oh,
so
I'm
you go
sorry.
put the key in the keyhole.
Attempt to, yeah.
If it goes in, you turn it. You hear a locking mechanism.
I pull the key out.
Pull the key out, retrieve it.
Nothing appears to happen. But it did activate something.
You heard a mechanism shift, yeah.
Probably locked it.
It in fact activated my nether regions.
Yeah, it's sucking the air out of this room now. I'm gonna suffocate.
Suck.
I don't know.
Mage hand the door open.
Yeah, will it open? Push it.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll try that.
You try pushing it open with mage hand. Doesn't budge.
Does it appear to have locked
The door appears to be
unlocked?
bulging out. And you only see like the top half of this door. Like maybe only like the top 3 inches.
Oh, because it's in
water.
Oh.
But you can see the keyhole. This water's really clear, like I said,
The door's bulging towards us.
away from you.
Oh.
Like from under the force of water.
I'll get off the bear.
Lucky bear.
Can I do an investigation check of the water to see if it's clear and if there's anything at the bottom?
Yeah.
I want to see if there's any holes in the
So
water.
familiar with these dice.
If there's any holes in the water,
Yeah.
What? Holes in the water?
Yeah. Did I stutter?
Nope.
there are no holes in the water.
Guys, this is not holy water.
What was your investigation check, Sherpa?
A joke. He made a joke.
14. The water's clear, and this chamber just seems to be empty. Little bits and bobs floating around, but nothing of value or importance.
How deep?
Save Bob!
How deep do you think this water is?
You could try a cannonball and hit your ass.
I'm walking.
This water's probably about 15 feet deep.
Yeah, I'm not attempting that.
The water's 15 feet deep, and the door is barely speaking out. So it's a huge ass door.
Tall door. Yeah.
So we just walk down the other way, I guess, for now. Unless you want to try to go in there.
I'm not attempting it.
Like, I'm a titty tat. I don't like water.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, that's why I'm
I like wet pussy.
Hairball.
So forward we press.
Sure. Unless the DM says otherwise.
I won't be moving unless someone grabs me.
I thought, Chirpa, were you still riding him? Lee, were you still riding Chirpa?
Well, I thought he was going in the water, so I got off.
Oh, did you go in the water?
Mm-mm.
I
I just did a check.
Did you get back on?
Yeah.
Did you allow him to get back on?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, then he's still steering you.
I just didn't want to get wet, so I was...
So, as you guys approach this room, you guys hear a faint, melodious sound coming from ahead. It's difficult to tell whether it's someone singing or the echoing of dripping water in a great cavern.
It's two very different
Singing
things.
or dripping? Wow.
Sing or dripping?
Is it blooping?
Somebody else want to try this door?
You beast. You savage. Come on, bark like a dog for me.
What?
That was what Lisa said to you.
I'd say you guys open the door.
What's that?
The bear wants to open the door. So that means you open the door.
I open door.
If he pulls me, he pulls me.
How does Tony open
I
the door?
can't see anything.
Is there a handle?
Yeah.
I feel for the handle. Oh.
You said you can see it.
Huh? I open it.
Okay. How do you open it?
I kick it open.
You kick it open?
I'm gonna turn the handle and I'm gonna kick it open because I'm the strongest one in the party.
Wham!
None of us have strength.
It opens, no problem.
Got it open.
Okay. And so the room is actually lit by a soft light that reveals a section. Where am I at? Of Rocky Beach. Not Crystal Beach, but Rocky Beach.
Hey yo, you changed my last name.
Beyond the beach is a pool of glowing water. Beyond the beach is a pool of glowing water, filling half the room and framed by a crystal cavern.
It was a crystal beach.
Green fronds.
I love Crystal's Cavern. Can't wait to get in there.
Don't we all?
Green fronds can be seen in the pool. Light seems to flow from everywhere. The pool and walls glistening like soft moonlight. On the far side of the pool is a set of doors carved with the sun symbol.
So is this like a ledge then?
With the sun's symbol?
That's totally a ledge that you guys aren't supposed to see, but that's great.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry.
It's not your
what
fault.
is
It's the
your-
map maker's fault.
What is
Wait,
your
what happened?
passive perception? Holy shit!
What ledge?
13.
No ledge.
Never mind,
Remember that fire one? On the east?
Right.
Is this water flowing into or flowing out of?
What's that?
The water flowing out of or into?
Out of.
Are there any holes in it?
Yes, it's a big pool of holy water.
No.
I'm thirsty. I want to grab a drink.
You go up to it and take a drink?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go down, you bend down and you scoop water in your hands.
He's dead.
Roll a d20, because that's your damage.
He's like, I don't know what to do today now.
I can't tell you how many times you guys do that to me. I don't know what to do. So you hear, as you go down to drink some water, you hear this silvery laugh, and
He is dead.
And he is dead.
come on, how do I do this? There. Okay. And a beautiful young woman surfaces.
I'd like some of that.
She kind of gives you a wry smile.
Arise, smile.
A wry smile. W-R-Y.
Arise.
I give her a sourdough smile.
Everybody knows pussy.
She kills you.
One hit.
Death by snoo snoo.
Smush, smush. She just kind of watches you.
Hi, pretty lady. What does she look like? Do you have a picture?
I'll find one.
What she look like?
We all know how well it works when I try to find pictures to show you guys.
What's her name?
Whoa.
Oh, I don't trust her.
What was the symbol that we saw on the door?
She ghosted.
It was the image of a sun.
And I have the pyramid of the moon.
Yeah.
It's the elements.
I don't even know that bad. Oh, there we
I
go.
got it.
Whoa.
Ginger.
It's like Ariel. Or Ariel.
Ariel?
Yeah. Ariola.
Can't make that shit up, eh?
Ariel.
The name had to come from somewhere.
Don't go with Ariel.
So you guys are kind of just standing back watching all of it.
Yeah, I'm just watching. I mean, he hired us, so if he wants to do something, I'm going to let him do what he wants.
Hi, pretty lady. How's your sex life?
She speaks some type of strange language, and she responds back to you, which you don't understand.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
And Chirpa, you understand in your bare form that this beautiful creature says, "Come closer, come to me."
I will come charging forward to
Out the fuck off the
Tiny.
You jump off.
Yeah, if he starts charging,
Okay.
I'll like do like a barrel roll if I have to.
The bear comes running forward, and startled, she jumps back into the water.
You bastard! You scared her off! Oh, hi, Mark.
Meow, that's one fish I like to tear into. Meow.
And the water starts to churn as Chirpa rushed in and she submerged for a minute. And she slowly raises out of the water, and she raises a trident. And she points it at you, Chirpa. And so she rises from the water, and then the water begins to churn and boil. And just heaps of foamy water. It's exactly as if the water's boiling, but clearly it's not. There's no heat or anything like that. It boils up around her, and she throws her trident forward. Roll initiative.
What did you do? Well, that's not good.
Well, I might as well level with you. The game is rigged, and the stake is your life.
The stake is your life.
I don't think you rolled worse than I did.
I rolled pretty very good.
I wasn't that great either.
This is so awesome. I figured out a way to minimize stuff.
It's a little. It's 2 over from the X.
No, it's not.
Then you see the little minimize
Funny.
button.
Funny.
That's what I would do.
Because, you know.
Best way to minimize stuff is to dash.
You don't know how to maximize it. Just give it a nice little kiss.
Come on.
Kiss?
Oh, I'm on the wrong
It's
way.
time for kiss.
Very hard to add stuff. Chirpa?
You're not Chirpa.
Yeah. I don't like new characters.
Initiative?
I'm sorry, 13.
I can read Mark, so that means I'm Mark, right?
I'm not used to it either.
No, I know.
I'm not used to the new name. Every time you say, hey Mark, I'm like, oh yeah, that's me.
Me Mark.
Tani?
17!
Lee?
The 4.
What?
How about Mark?
5.
Ah, I told you.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2 as well.
Tani?
Can I grab the trident?
You'd have to try to get closer to disarm her. I mean,
Oh, I thought she threw it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
she
she
threw
threw it.
it.
No, I described that poorly. She's throwing it back, like she's getting ready to throw it or attack with it or something like that.
Oh.
That was rolling initiative. Clearly, she was doing something.
I
didn't want you guys to just get hit with a trident without getting a chance to.
I thought for sure she was throwing it. Okay, makes okay.
I fire for a 24.
24. Oh yes.
And this is pretty lit then, this room?
Yes.
Okay.
And a 13.
Okay.
No, not damage.
Oh, to hit?
Second attack.
Oh, fuck yeah.
$13 damage and 6 damage.
13 and 16 or 13 and 6?
6.
Okay, solid hit.
And then I'll back up to here.
Just kidding, girly.
Oh, I gotta use my bow.
Okay, and now it's her turn. I gotta get better at keyboard shortcuts here. Control shift. Oh. And as she brings her trident forward, a large streak of lightning comes through. And right as the lightning is about to strike, the lightning transforms into something else. And Chirpa is just hit right in the chest with the biting of a giant eel.
What? That's cool.
So make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Would I use my con or...
I think you use the bears.
Yes, use the bears. Use whatever's higher, I believe.
No, I think it's the bears. Right?
Nope. I honestly don't know. I don't know why I said yep.
I think the only thing you transfer over when you go into beast shape is like your
Very high.
mental capacity.
20.
20. Okay. So you take half damage, which is 18. You take 7 lightning damage, and
7?
7, yeah.
Okay.
And electricity courses through your body, and you can feel the will of this creature wanting to paralyze you, but it doesn't. You manage to hang on.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Is this eel on me then? Do I need to attack the eel? Or does it disappear?
I mean, it's not stuck to you, no. It bit you and then backed off.
So my action would probably be towards the caster.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So I have a 5-foot attack radius, so I have to be within 5 feet of this person.
Correct.
Okay, so I will charge into the water and attack.
Okay.
For...
And you're drowned.
I'd say right there he's okay.
2 attacks. My first being a bite. This hits. 15 plus 3. 17?
Yep.
That's 18.
Oh, it is 18.
Math.
Just dropped. 6 plus 2 piercing damage.
8.
And then my claw attack is 13 plus 3.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Yep.
It's
For
12.
another 2d4 plus 2. And not so great. 1 and 2 plus 2. 5.
Okay. Mock.
So I still have some remaining movement.
Okay.
What did you think? It was probably 10 to get in there?
You were here, so 5,
5,
10.
15.
Yep.
10? So I have 40 feet. So I would like to move back as much as I can. So probably another 30 feet back.
Yeah, you'll take an opportunity attack from each one.
Oh.
Do you do it?
From each one?
Yeah.
Fuck. I didn't know if the eel. I didn't know I could attack the eel. Otherwise I would have. That was kind of my initial question.
What was your initial question?
If I could attack the eel.
No,
You said that you were going to attack
No,
the
I know.
caster.
I know. Okay. No, I'll stay there then, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll take the opportunity from both. And then move me back 30 feet. I think I'm only 5, 10. I'm not back 30 feet yet.
You each get a melee attack on you. So it's a bite. And
Roll the big one.
oh yeah. 9 to hit
Nope.
and 15 to hit.
Yes.
I knew that. I hit everything right there. And that is 2d6 plus 3.
Well, that's Chirpa, not
Yeah.
Black Bear.
Because you think.
Ooh, plus it. Oh yeah, shit! I forgot you're the bear. So you take
30.
14 piercing.
Okay. 14?
Yeah,
Okay.
and 4 lightning,
Okay.
and then it's Mark's turn.
I rolled a 23 to hit and a
To hit, what?
No, I can't probably hit her through him, can I? Through the eel?
Yeah, you can.
Well, I did know. I was just...
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I got 23 to hit her.
Okay.
And a 16 to hit her.
Both hit.
And I have 14 damage for both.
You pierce her heart, and she slowly sinks into the water, and blood fills the pool.
Nice.
I killed a pretty lady.
Killed my girlfriend.
Okay, Lee.
I'll do the same thing as I was doing before. I'll pull the card out and throw it for firebolt.
Okay.
Nine plus 7 to hit the eel. So 16.
Yes, hits.
That sounded so fucking weird.
That's on chamber.
There you go.
Maybe if I missed, it sounded like that. 11 damage.
Okay. Tani.
I'll fire an arrow. 2 arrows at that eel. 21 and 9.
The first one hits, second one misses.
9 damage.
9 damage. Another arrow pierces into the side of the creature. And then it slowly slithers up on land toward Chirpa. And it's going to take 2 bite attacks. One's a 2.
Well, that's not where I'd be. I said 30 feet back. You only moved.
You can't move 30 feet back. You move 10 feet forward. You only move 20 feet back.
He's got 40 feet of
I have
movement.
40 feet of movement.
Oh, I didn't realize you had 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 10. Okay, he can still get you. Just barely. 19, 24 hit.
Oh yeah.
And then 6 piercing and 5 lightning.
Same again.
Chirpa.
I rolled the same.
That's true.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, why are you looking at us?
Did you hear you move? Oh, so it's my
He
turn.
didn't want to move.
Alright, so I'm gonna take my
He
full.
just shot a 0.
I'm gonna take my full 40 movement out of there.
You're gonna get another opportunity.
Which way?
I'm gonna attack first. Or no, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Music is so calming, though.
Isn't it though? I feel like I'm like at like a Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
I will cast
Egg roll.
Primal Savage
Okay.
and attack.
Primal Savage.
4, 9, 10, 18 to hit.
Yes, I'd like to try the eel, please.
Do you like sushi?
I never had it. I love Chinese, so.
You might like it.
15 acid damage.
You don't have to get the stuff that's like really.
What'd you get to hit?
What did I say? 17?
Okay.
Yeah.
15 acid. Nice hit. It's starting. This thing's starting to look pretty bad. It's bleeding profusely. It's bleeding out onto land, which makes it look even worse. And then it's. Do you want to move away now or no?
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you'll take an opportunity attack, but yeah, you can move away.
Or wait till somebody. You got 2 more people attacking before it attacks again. 3 more people.
I'll wait.
Okay. Mark,
I will.
probably have to poke your head out.
No, I'm gonna
To-
run out. Run out.
And bite it.
And
Well, I guess if you move up to where you have advantage.
oh, okay. And I have. Well, I rolled it with those. Because I rolled exactly the same.
You can stay back and shoot your arrow. It doesn't matter. Either
No,
whatever
I
you want to do.
can. I was gonna use the scimitar because I was gonna go do booming bait. Booming bait. I did, but I got advantage now.
Oh,
Advantage.
Yeah, it's a good thing because. So I have.
use his rituals.
Huh? No, I didn't. I had the same numbers. I was seeing if I had to get a crit.
I know, but you're like, oh, it's a good thing I did.
No, I know.
No,
Well,
it doesn't matter.
23 and 16.
Both hit.
And then, so it's a D6, and they D6, and then with green blade, they get a 1D8 on top of it.
Is it flailing?
Melee.
So you cut your hand with the blade.
So I have 8 damage for one. Then 13 damage for the second.
Okay. Lee.
DM, as a new character, will you let me do a bonus action that I didn't know that I could really do?
Sure.
It's going to be a healing spell.
Can you do that as a bear?
So I'm not a bear anymore.
Oh, I thought you were still a bear.
No, I only had 2 points, so I'm back to myself. So I only had 9 points of bear damage, and then I just turned back to myself.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was able to do my...
Okay, I didn't realize you turned back.
Yeah, that's why I was able to do my Primal Savage.
Okay,
So.
I thought you could... I thought certain spells you can do as long as they don't...
No, I can't do anything as
Okay.
a bear.
Okay, sorry.
I reverted back after 2 damage, or 9 damage total.
Okay, gotcha.
Give a little guy a lift.
So, I didn't know that I could do this as a bonus action. It's Healing Word as a first level.
So it takes a spell slot, but you can do it as a bonus.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's fine. That's part of the healer fee, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So it's just a 1d4 plus my wisdom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And then it's
On a creature of your choice, so I would actually do it on myself.
Yep. That's what I assume.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then Lee runs into
New
the room
character.
and finds this thing blood out.
What's
Dead.
that?
It's dead.
How did it die?
Mark killed it.
Oh.
The pussy ate the fishy.
3 plus 4, 5, 6, 7.
Meow, that's how you think you know that thing. Meow.
You really like sushi, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Meow, 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 meow.
You're in the water.
After I realize this, I jump out.
You know, like cat does like the backflip when they get scared.
Or when it sees a cucumber.
Isn't that exactly what a cat would be like too?
I don't know.
Or with an eel? Kind of looks like a snake.
Yeah, it does. Is that water like translucent then? Can we see through it? On this part?
Not like the other water.
Okay.
No.
I guess I will follow downstream.
Mark wants to go check out down the stream, and you see
That's at a door.
a door.
A door.
So what is this dotted line?
You're not supposed to see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So roll perception so you can see it.
Can I roll perception to see the dotted line?
You don't see the dotted line.
No matter
Nope.
what?
No, it's fine. It's a ledge. The water's clear enough that you can see that ledge. Sure.
Is it
Just barely.
like how far up is it?
It's probably submerged, maybe 2 feet.
Oh, it's submerged.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why it's dotted.
So that's a door over there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And there's a door down on the south side towards you.
Okay. So it's
That's where I'm kind of going for the obvious.
the obvious door.
Mr. Lee, I do appreciate you guiding me through these tunnels, as I was not able to see as a black bear.
You can't see now.
Yeah, you can.
Lit.
There's-
Oh.
The water is creating dim light.
I closed it because I was eating too many.
I do the same thing when Dave brings. Son of a bitch! Someone does not want to go in my mouth.
Well, you're
Still
welcome.
talking about candy? Or...
Huh?
All right. So now what?
I got it now. I got it.
Yes, we can try the other door. See what happens.
Which other door?
It's the
South
one
side.
that Mark was going to.
So, being of nature, I'm investigating the flow of the water as well as...
And it's going that way. flowing out.
I pull some of my hair out, and I place it in the water to see which way it's floating.
It's flowing. Point at my screen like you can fucking see it. The water is slowly flowing this way. Not that slow though. That's a decent.
Meow, the door down here, meow.
Can I, saying that the water's clear, can I see the bottom of this?
Of this entire pool?
Yeah.
Not at all. No. About 2 feet down the ledge is as far as you can see.
And plus it's all bloody.
Yeah. Even worse now. So, Mark, you see that the thin, muddy stream that trickles through the hallway here flows out from underneath the door that lies ahead.
I rolled a 16 for booby traps.
It doesn't seem that this is really booby trapped.
I guess I wait till everybody following me, or am I just
No,
random?
I'm going with Mark.
So I guess I'll open the door.
So you try to push open the door. These doors clearly pushed open. And you're able to push it open just a few inches. And you see that on the other side it's blocked by like a massive silt.
So in other words, we gotta AKA figure out how to get across the other.
By massive what?
Silt.
Like buildup of dirt. Buildup of dirt.
Can I use Mage Hand to scoop out?
Can't you don't you have to see it?
I don't know.
I'm just afraid that if it's doing that, is it filled up with water and it's gonna rush out?
I'll try it anyways.
Mr. Tani, I'm very impressed on your ranged attacks. Would you like me to retrieve your arrows?
No, I have plenty.
At this moment, which way would you like to lead the group?
Do it. Your guide. I hire you.
I've never, as you've seen, this is all new from myself and you.
You're fired.
What was our agreement?
Lead through temple.
Precisely. This is no longer the temple.
You're fired then.
I agree.
Contract ended.
Null and void.
No royalties for you.
Do you have a sense of direction as to where we should go?
Yes, onward.
Which direction, I may ask again?
The onward direction.
I will follow your lead.
So you guys continue pushing on the door and you try to scoop silt out. As you do so, you're able to... Silt keeps filling in, but you're able to push more and more and more.
Is it like how high is the silt? I guess I should say. Is it just?
It's a little bit higher, like kind of some muddy stuff comes in, but it's not like above you or anything. Yeah, it's on the ground for sure.
Sure. I'll push forward.
Cats
Okay.
go in the bathroom.
So eventually,
Digging in the kitty litter.
I didn't think about that.
Oh, shit.
you guys make it through the silt.
Back to that fucking room.
Jesus Christ.
So can we not go up this like?
I'm just gonna kill this bastard.
Can we go up?
I don't know.
Can we go up this ledge? Like, how is the ledge impassable?
No, we
No,
didn't
yeah, you
look
can go.
for it yet. Well, technically we didn't look for it.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, I haven't. Can I go?
D&D, you can try.
Can I go over here and investigate the ledge to see what it's made of?
Water.
Made of stone.
Hey, we made a circle, guys. I figured that was gonna happen.
So it's just stone.
You like put your staff down on it and feel it.
I don't mind.
What? Yeah. What do you do?
Kind of flattering.
Yeah, I'm
I thought it was a.
I'm gonna see if I can like just. I'm gonna grasp
It
it and
can
see
be.
if there's anything I can grab. I'm gonna cast Primal Savage and grow some claws
Take a picture of these, not you. Okay.
and see if I can
Sure.
rip into it and climb up.
Just like on the snow, you want to climb around it instead of
See if I can climb up. Climb up it.
this ledge.
Yeah.
This ledge
This
is
is underwater.
submerged in water.
Yeah, it's
So you
below.
can't see it. You're not supposed
It's
to see it.
below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like it's 2 feet below the water.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was a ledge to climb on.
Same here.
Okay.
I can see how the term ledge is confusing.
Shelf, maybe.
Shelves are up.
I don't fucking know. I'm just throwing out another word.
Someone's followed you the first time you said it. I just want to,
So, but can we see the doors
Yeah.
above the water?
lead the way, Chief.
You want to do Austin split the party?
Sure.
Lisa,
I
you're
don't know
keeping
if
us apart.
I
I
cast.
don't want to talk about it.
I say, grab my hand.
No, thank
Johnny.
you.
Very well. And I cast spider climb and climb myself to the door.
I'll just walk.
How would you know to walk though?
Because we all know about the ledge slash
Make me a
shelf.
dexterity
Yeah, but you
check.
didn't know the ledge was there.
Tony?
You gotta play like it wasn't there.
No,
We all
We
knew.
did.
He said that we could see
Yeah.
it.
Like if that was the case, I was playing it like we didn't know it was there.
No, he said that we do.
Well, technically you said it would be
I said you did, and then I did. Because
Yeah.
like the way it's written is really wishy-washy on whether or not the character it's visible to the characters, because it's not in the written text. But then it says specifically, water covers more than half of the cavern. The floor drops off sharply, creating a pool that is 12 foot deep. A ledge runs from the southern wall to a set of doors that lead east. Above the ledge, the water is only 2 feet deep, but the area counts as difficult terrain.
I have dark vision.
It's lit.
I have water vision.
I have water vision.
Well, if that's the case, then I don't need to cast spider climb.
Yeah, you can save your
Oh, you already did.
casting if you don't want to do that.
If you
Already
want us
done
to
it.
see it, then
No, you can see it. I think the more I read it.
He's just showing off. He's spider climbing.
Ha 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 ha! You're very funny.
So there's a door.
I'm still looking for that girl.
Oh, she's dead.
Areola.
You my love.
You know, it might be a long shot, but can I mage hand in the water and maybe feel around
Yeah.
to find the trident
Oh.
or the woman? with the
Yeah.
trident? You're totally right, John.
Hmm?
You're
I know
totally
it
right.
was.
It's ridiculous.
That's rabbit poop.
Also?
No.
So yeah, you kind of search around. How long do you spend digging around?
As long as they're still at this door.
We're through the door.
So you don't spend any time. Okay, so no. Just roll me a 1% dice.
D9.
91.
That's pretty good. Okay, so you don't
Not in golf.
find this trident,
Damn.
but what you do come up with
Wait, hold on.
are 6 golden statuettes and a golden mask.
Okay.
And you estimate the total of all this to be worth about 500 gold pieces.
Well, do I think that they could be used for something, or is it just strictly something to sell?
Just strictly something to sell, but you also find 2 more things. You find a heavily damaged crystal scroll case. 2 of them, sorry. 2 crystal scroll cases.
I will just pocket everything, and then if they're still at the door, then I'll maybe try to understand what the scroll cases are.
I'll try to open the door.
Okay. The door has keyholes on it, but it opens.
Outward or inward?
Too bad it wasn't a turtle.
Facing away from you.
Yeah, you could.
Outward, yeah.
Outward, yes.
2 doors or 1 door?
2 doors. 2 doors down.
So I will open 1 door.
3 doors down.
You open one, that's fine. They're tied together for the light.
So I'm assuming the water is coming from this place.
Still bright room?
Yeah, it's like
Still-
trickling down,
Okay.
filling up this room.
Blooping. Blooping.
It's blooping all over.
It's blooping all over the place. It's blooping out of control.
This sounds hot. These 12 boys are gonna death of me.
Kill it! Arrest that can! Attempted murder.
So that's what we got. A tunnel that leads east and then juts northward.
Can I, like, run and then, like, belly slide the rest of the way in the wall?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah, I want to do that. Whee!
And you find yourself in like a big old pickle.
Pickle?
So I'm going to use one of my healer kits on myself before I walk into this room. Plus my additional hit points. It says plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit points.
What?
Where's my hit points at? It
It's
says
definitely not plus the number of
plus
hit
additional
point-
hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
hit dice.
You're level 5, so you have 5 hit dice.
Okay. So 10 points. Alright. What did I say?
Hit points.
Oh.
2.
I'm like, well, they're just healed to full then. That doesn't seem right.
That's the kind of spell I needed.
Hear me out.
That's still a lot, though. My healer kits are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
I've only got 2 left. Okay.
No, we're gonna try something. I'm gonna roll initiative.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna roll initiative.
17.
19. No. Yeah, 19, 18 plus 1.
19. Tony?
15.
Lee? 18, you said?
17.
Mark?
7.
7.
2 more than last time.
Okay. Chirpa, you're in lead. We're gonna move through the dungeon in terms of movement. We're gonna actually take turns to keep things moving. So it's your turn.
This is the guide anyway.
He's fired.
You have a maximum minute for each of your turns.
Okay. But once I leave this water, I won't be able to see anymore, correct?
Correct.
So before I do, I will cast Fairy Fire again
Okay.
and be able to see.
Okay.
So I will take my full movement of 30 feet.
You have 40 feet.
40 feet as a bear.
Yeah, he only has
30.
Damn it! You see why I was confused, right?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
I missed it.
We're
Okay.
all confused.
Lee.
Confused you. Yeah, I guess I'll... Are those stairs up or down?
Up.
I'll go... So it's stairs up to get to this landing to the doors?
Yep.
Okay, so I will take my 25-minute movement.
I might have more. Tony.
I'll use my 60 feet. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
We're just gonna skip him. It's fine.
true.
I'm gonna run all the way up to the door.
Oh yeah, I could have dashed. I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I retroactively dash?
No.
Damn.
So you guys are slowly walking toward the next entrance. You see,
I love it because it's in the dark.
and Mark does the same thing.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Chirpa.
Hi, doggy.
Is that a door?
Do you want to do anything else, Mark?
Your mother.
Besides just okay.
Is that a door in front of Connie?
It is a door, yes.
All right, I'll run up to that and try to open it.
I threw a football.
Okay. It opens, no problem.
I don't want to go in. I just want to open it and then perceive what's behind that door.
Okay, so it's
Rubble.
you don't have full 30 feet of sight with fairy fire, I believe, right? Something like 10 feet.
10 feet.
Dim light.
10 feet.
Okay. So it's kind of hard to tell. What you can tell is that this hallway's 20 feet wide, has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length, at least where you can see. And the walls that you can see are covered with frescoes.
Looks clear to me, guys.
I want a fresco.
Alright, Lee's turn.
I will take my full movement forward.
Can I dash? Dash away.
You're my princess.
Speed walk, 45 feet.
What's that?
You're going in, or
Yeah, well, I kind of wanted to get to
Yeah, I'm at 25, pretty
Okay,
much.
you can get it.
Can I see what's down there? Is there nothing?
So yeah, you can see a little bit more. So you see that the south wall,
Oh, Jesus. Man,
your wall, displays scenes of a battle between natives and some type of invaders.
It's what?
It's the south wall is displaying some type of scene between a battle of natives and some type of invaders.
Okay.
And the north wall depicts people questing for a new land. Their experiences during the journey include crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and receiving the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free from invasions. And what you notice is... zoom out a little bit. As you get close... It's kind of hard. Down... Let's see where.
Oh, I forgot to add my spellcast.
Oh, here.
Okay.
You can just barely make out
This was
a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the entire land.
Okay. Was that 50 movement then? I think 25 was to where Tanny and...
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can get a little bit farther.
Yeah.
Did you dash?
Yeah. Okay, Connie.
Oh, I will fuck stuff up. I'll run up to like there. Rubble. Barney! I want to see if there's any prices on stuff. Because it's a rubble sale.
I don't get it.
That's so bad. So
Rummage?
bad. Rummage sale? Rubble sale?
Oh,
It's real bad.
it is real bad. Okay.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah, you especially have you walk straight, kind of stumble into some rubble. This end of the hallway. Okay. Alright, Mark.
I'll move my 30 feet.
What a pussy.
The face you made reminded me of your actual portrait.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sherpa.
Yeah.
He's just making sure, man.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
Let's go.
Hack up a hairball.
Let's go 15. Let's go 15 feet in.
Oh, that's an action.
And is it dark again?
Yes. I mean,
It's probably better than that. It's probably dark.
It's okay, I have tunnel vision.
10-foot radius. And that's how far Tawny can see.
Alright, 15 feet in.
15
I'll go up another 10 feet.
Lee.
I will take my 25 at first and see what happens. Well, actually, can I get to that painting? Of the pyramid, that one?
Yeah, that's right about here.
Okay. Can I investigate that a little further?
Yeah. You can... So you actually just notice
The sun can?
yes.
Right.
Would I have any sort of understanding of to how from the pictures I've seen?
It looks like it stands out from everything else.
Okay.
It definitely looks like there's more than meets the eye to it. I knew that was coming. And then you can also see a little bit further down the hallway. And you see that there's an archway carved in the form of twining serpents. And beyond it, the corridor continues on into shadow.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it, because I interacted with something, so.
Okay, Tony.
I'll take my 30 feet along that south wall still.
Okay, so it's going to be difficult terrain if you stay there.
Well, I can go around.
Okay.
It probably comes out the same, but...
Oh, you can get further. Okay.
I
Mark.
don't see anything.
Nope, you want to keep
I'm
going?
gonna take, yeah.
So you run down the hall in the dark.
I have crazy
Hero!
And you see the archway.
McDonald's.
Mark.
I'll dash as far as I can get, I guess.
Wrong one.
Nice, I know.
Dash away, dash away.
Prancer. I think so.
Okay, Chirpa.
I don't like that I'm not leading. I'll get back up there.
Don't be a pussy.
I will dash
There was a bear earlier.
as far as I can go up.
He bared it all to us.
Lee.
Can I make it to the serpents?
Yeah.
Make it to my serpent.
So as you approach the serpents, you notice between your sight and your perception that if a character attempts to go in this direction, they walk straight into a wall. The space beyond the arch, immediately in front of the mural, is where... Oh, shit. Reading something I shouldn't be. The western wall is a cleverly painted mural design to give the illusion of depth and reality, and obscuring is the effect of the poison gas and makes it even less noticeable, but you notice it.
So there really is nowhere to go
No.
past the archway.
No, there's this little alcove that you can see from there.
Is there anything in the alcove?
Not that you can see from here.
Would I be able to take my movement speed?
10, 15, 20, 25.
I can only go to 50.
Know that.
Okay.
I forget that you're a Gnomi. Tani.
I run through the archway.
Yeah, not knowing.
Wham!
I was really hoping that didn't happen before you saw it, but I couldn't.
Oh, my dick. I mean head.
You gotta play it like you don't know it.
Okay, so you faced a wall, and you see that there's a corridor to your left and a corridor to your right, or at least what looks like a corridor to you in your sight.
I still have movement?
Yeah.
Was I knocked prone?
Make me a dex saving throw.
Why'd you ask?
Because I win.
Because there's unnecessary falling.
22.
You don't fall.
Yeah.
Unless it's for dramatic effect.
Can I say that? Oh, it's okay. I'm very strong.
Absolutely.
And then I dash to my left. I dash south.
And then you dash south.
Yeah, well, as quickly as I can go.
So as so all of a sudden a chute of horizontal bars across this location, and Tani is trapped.
Oh no!
Ah!
I'm caged like an animal.
Mark,
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
I mean, I probably could.
Don't put Tiny in a corner.
I'll be able to tear you apart to get you out.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah,
Yep.
it is. I guess I'll run up to where Lee is.
All I think of is Rush Hour movies. Lee! Lee! What you doing up there, Lee?
Lee is right here.
All that shit.
All that shit.
Too bad
I
you
guess
weren't
I'll do a
monk.
perception check. I have a 21 for perception check. Like for the murals and stuff, I guess. Is it anything different? Because I know you said before him.
So
they had
you also notice that he notices that something seems off about the sun.
That you can be moved or something? Like you can.
Now, when you said that, did you mean like the actual painting of the sun, or are you saying like the sun is special in general? I guess maybe I
It said
misinterpreted.
interactive. I was wondering if like you can move it, but
It's one of the
So
3D
in the center of the
games.
wall is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the land, over like the entire mural. And that sun stands out in particular. Like maybe it's a separate carved piece or something like that.
Oh,
Whereas
that's not the
none
way I
of-
took
so
it.
I'll go with Lee.
I thought you meant like the doors of like the sun symbol in general was special in this particular dungeon.
Well,
It is definitely, but that's what you
You
also
meant
noticed
about
that
them.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
the sun is the focal point for sure.
Okay.
And you said interactive.
Yeah. Yep.
I misinterpreted.
Like
Okay.
you can maybe touch it.
All right, Chirpa.
Do you really need that to like count?
I'll just take my full movement behind the guys since I can't really
Do that.
do one more, wouldn't it? Yeah, right behind them. Yeah.
Okay. Lee.
Saying I misinterpreted what you were saying. I'm gonna walk back to the mural.
Help!
Okay.
That's probably gonna be my action. I'd have to dash for that.
We can stop counting movement so much when we're not in combat.
Okay.
It's kind of stupid.
Okay. Well, then I'd like to maybe interact.
Yeah, you
like,
can do like a move and then an interaction.
Okay.
Well,
I probably would have done that too then. I don't know what you want us to do.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying something new because it seemed like we were stalling a lot.
No, I think we've definitely progressed further this way. I like it, but I just didn't.
Yeah, I know. It's. I'm doing something new here too. I don't know.
So I guess I'll try to. So like this mural, how tall is this?
Quite tall.
Can you explain the mural again?
So this hallway is 20 feet wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. The walls are covered with frescoes. The south wall displays scenes of a battle between natives and invaders. The north wall depicts people questing for a new land. Their experiences during the journey include crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and receiving the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free from invasions. In the center of the wall is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the land.
Okay. Can I retroactively just go back to the sun picture and then just stare at that?
Sure.
Can I retroactively not be trapped?
Nope, you absolutely cannot. You were dead focused on that. I don't think that would change.
He even showed you, and he still.
Can I retroactively not even move into this hall? Can I retroactively make a different character?
Here we go.
The passage, or the sun is probably at least 8 feet off the ground.
That's fine. Can I use Mage Hand?
Well, can I put him on my shoulders?
Yeah.
In order?
So you'll be at 8 feet tall.
Yeah, it's still Eastern.
So I'm 7'8". You're what, 3 inches?
3 inches?
Or 3 feet, I mean?
Oh, I feel like 3 inches to
Put
you.
me in
Come
your
on.
pocket.
So I'm 7'8", so I'm gonna put you on my shoulders.
Okay.
So you can
Can
get
I-
really close.
3 inches.
Round.
Want to climb on his shoulders?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Now that I'm like eye level with this thing,
You're examining it. Tani,
yeah.
you spend your turn climbing on it. Mark.
I'll hear him. I hear him
Jesus.
rattling the cage.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What are you doing?
What seems to be the problem now?
So now that the cage drop down, spring out, spring up.
The bars went horizontally, like from a hidden
So you got
holes in the wall, and they shot across the wall. Not so much like two of them meeting, but like across into the other side,
I
like monkey bars, sideways monkey bars.
Yeah.
I escaped spike trap.
It's fantastic.
I'll get it.
Like it was a spike trap that was supposed to kill him, but he escaped it.
Oh my god.
I want to investigate see if I see a switch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
16.
You look hard and you look thoroughly, and you don't seem to see any switches or anything in this around this area.
Save yourself, Mark.
Chirpa.
No, help me. Save me. Don't go.
As he turns around, no, just kidding.
Mr. Lee.
I paid you.
Mr. Lee, is there anything that you would like for me to investigate on this pictorial of the sun?
Just don't move.
You think he's like balancing?
Trying to investigate this thing. He's like, no, stop.
Make me
What do you need?
Oh, he's like
make me a
40
strength
pounds.
check. I know, but still,
Fuck.
it's gonna be low.
Oh, natural 20.
Well, that don't mean nothing.
He's like, whoo! He's like a fucking stone you're standing on. He doesn't move. And you're free. You have advantage on whatever you want to try to. This.
Okay. Now that I've thoroughly examined it, is it something that I think has like a seam to it? Is it something I can push on? Is it like what?
Hard to say.
Yeah, I'll try all that.
Which one?
I'll try at first pushing on it and see if it
Clicks, and the sun recesses in and rolls over to the side to reveal a secret passage.
Oh, well then.
on the other side of the cage. Hey, look! I found a way out.
And the bars that Tani was trapped behind also release.
I escaped.
Hey, I fixed it.
That was me. I will bars open.
They're both like, yeah, I did it!
Hey, I got him out.
They're like,
DM, how tall are the ceilings in this?
In this ceiling, they are
in this ceiling?
in this room. 25 feet tall.
Mr. Lee, if you would like, you can continue to ride my shoulders.
So this passage is about 8 feet up off the ground too. Something to keep in mind.
Just boost me. Boost me up.
I just gotta walk up. I'm 7'8". You can just walk right in.
But I want stability.
The hell?
Very well, Mr. Lee.
It's not you, it's me.
Shall we wait for the others?
I just getting up. I don't know what. I don't even know if we're supposed to be going down this corridor.
Getting up.
It's getting up and going down. Oh.
I'm gonna do a loud whistle.
You go get it.
I'm trapped. I'm in a cage.
Okay.
That's all I do. Hopefully they come.
Tony?
I run to Lisa.
Okay.
Me too. I also come like a dog.
What?
I
Not
come
sure
like a dog.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Red rocket, red rocket, red
Okay,
rocket.
so you guys now see an 8-foot passage above you.
Oh, hey guys.
Mr. Tiny, with your height, you are easily accessible to this access hole. However, Mr. Mark, if you need some assistance, I'm gladly able to help you.
I go first, creepy guy. Then I'll just go forward.
Oh, so you gotta play. It's just a
When
little
it climbs all
hole.
over you.
You said you're 10 feet tall, right?
When it's my turn.
He was lying because he's fucking tiny.
I don't know how tall he is. I have no
He's a
idea.
human.
I don't know.
He's like 6 foot tall.
I don't know what, like, unless you tell me, I have no idea what's going on.
I like to think that you believed him.
Because you're like 70 and he says he's 10 foot tall and he's like a good 2 foot shorter than you.
That's wonderful.
It's okay, I dodge.
You're only at the point of what you tell me, so at this point, I
It's okay, Doc. That was good, Jimmy.
don't know why. Okay.
Is it a hole?
That's the whole point of...
What do you mean? Why are we worried about 8 foot tall? Because it's 8 foot tall is the door?
Yeah, the door is like 8 feet
opening
off the floor.
Oh.
8 feet up. Yep. It's like a 4-foot hole.
I climb with no problem because I got 20 feet of climbing.
That's true.
Somebody needs to declaw him.
You guys make being a nice guy very hard.
I'm gonna get cat scratch fever. 1d4 per round.
So when you guys all inevitably climb up into this secret passage, you notice that there's a statue that its shield has been pulled to the left, and there is a lever, like the statue's holding a spear, and it's a very obvious lever.
Okay.
Don't pull the lever.
I mean, can everybody see this, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just
It's like urinals.
kind of like point at the lever then. Because I don't want to do it.
You got
Oh, okay.
You pull it?
If you let me.
Yeah, of course I'll let you. So you pull it, and what?
Oh, a strength check? Yeah, 3.
It still pulls.
How's it last the fuck out?
And the shield that you guys seen standing to the left pulls back and covers the hole that you guys just noticed, or that you just came through.
So I had the
Oh.
sun. The
And you
sun
can
was-
hear the sun rolling back into place.
Poisonous
I
gas.
thought
on the back of the
like
shield.
Here.
And on the back of the shield, there's strange characters written
There's
that
these-
Chirpa recognizes.
Shut up.
Wow. I was going to text something to Juan, and I literally wrote Chirpa.
Huh?
Like, I went to go type his
That's
name
how
in
you
to
know?
text him something.
Hmm.
There's a urinal.
That's what's written on the back of the shield one.
Not that. It's a different language.
Do you like me? Yes, no, maybe. Maybe.
So what? Where did the shield appear from?
So the shield. So when you guys entered the room, there's a statue holding a spear with its shield. Like, remember Brian's old portrait? It was like him standing there with a shield. That's what it looked like essentially. And then when Tani pulled the spear, the shield went back, and written underneath his shield, like on the inside of his shield, were those characters.
I believe that we should be cautious in the movement that we make within this cavern.
What is this writing here say?
To be extremely cautious.
Can't get any more cautious than this.
So I can't see anymore. My spell's up. So if it's dark, it's dark.
Are these corridors pretty large still, or no?
Let me read the description of the next room. Okay, so now you guys turn around to face the other side of the corridor, and this corridor is high ceilinged and decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. 2 corridors branch off here and here. 2 corridors branch off the main hall. A narrow one to the east and another to the west. The statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. Each one is 6 feet above the floor and 2 to 3 feet in diameter. Opposite the passage that leads east is a stylized head of a coyote, and across from the hallway going west is the head of a grinning boar. Near the south end of the corridor, the head of a bison is mounted on the east wall. And at the north end of the area, on the west wall, is what appears to be the head of an eagle with its beak open. Something shines within from the eagle's mouth.
And how far away is that? Roughly?
This is what the area looks like.
Ooh, that looks like gold.
That's how far away.
Okay.
You guys can be in the hallway a little bit further. It's no big deal.
Do we go in the way of the Kataka? So
looks like it's
this one's
Mark's turn.
Is this one the wolf?
Yep.
Coyote or no wolf? Bison and
Nope. Bear.
Oh, bison.
Eagle. Wolf. Or coyote. Bison.
Oh, I thought that was the other statue with the guy.
No, sorry.
You afraid of the wolf?
No.
You want that bird?
Alright, Mark, what do you do?
Hiss at the wolf.
I guess I'll.
You can choose to do nothing. That's acceptable.
I guess I'll cross to the other side. Go like one square over to the other, like there. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Donnie.
I'll go up to that one.
Like right in front of it?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nothing happens. Trevor?
I asked Mr. Lee if I could hold on to his shoulder again because I can no longer see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like that the furbolg's getting walked around by the... No, it's fucking fantastic.
I wait until Mr. Lee's movement to move.
Alright. Lee.
I'd like to investigate the closest, like, figurehead, I guess.
It's right there.
Yeah, I know it is right there, but, like, I guess there must be something with these is why I'm looking at it.
Okay. these statues actually appear to be carved of stone and maybe gilded somehow through some method. They don't appear to be actual solid gold. Other than that, these seem pretty mundane.
Yeah,
The bison specifically.
Is the eagle the only one with like the gem in their mouth?
Mm-hmm.
So that might be the only special one, perhaps.
From here, that's what you would gather. That's the one. The eagle is definitely the one that your guys' eye is drawn to first.
Okay.
Eagle eye.
I'll then walk up to the next statuette, and that'll probably be my turn.
Okay. Mark, back to you.
I kind of want to go down the aisle in front of the wolf there, but it's kind of narrow. I guess
Cat's like narrow.
I know.
Yeah,
I got my whiskers. I'll go in there.
Okay, so you kind of peek down the corridor, and you see that it turns to the right.
It's like, hey guys, this turns to the right. After what? 10 feet in? 20 feet?
Like
30 feet?
25, 30.
25 feet.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Let's go.
Do you go in, or do you just kind of peek in?
I'll go to the corner.
So, and as you turn the corner,
Curiosity.
you see like
Curiosity killed the cat.
a dim light up here somewhere that just innately draws your attention. Tony.
I want to peek around that. That one that I'm at.
You have no sight.
I have dark vision.
You see a corridor. The beginning of one.
Look at my full movement.
Oh God.
Splitting the party. We're dying
I
already.
actually really like the 5 feet of light. Like that really gives you an idea of what the hell's going on.
Nothing.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Vampire.
Vampire. Vampire. Chirpa.
I hold my movement until Lee moves.
Okay.
I'll investigate the second statue and see if there's anything different from the bison other than like the
Make
actual
me an
shape
investigation
of it.
check.
Can I help?
Yeah. Like reading Braille.
Advantage.
Oh, unless you don't want to touch it.
So that's an 18.
You're almost positive again. There's nothing special about this statue.
Yeah, if there's nothing, I'll
And
go.
Chirpa seems to agree.
Okay. I guess we'll move up to the next statue head.
I
Okay.
can't move. I have to wait until he moves. Just wait. Be patient.
Love that. Mark.
That's why I said it's kind of drawing me in, huh? Well, that means I guess. Is it like magically?
Constitution saving throw.
No, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Shut up.
I was gonna have you make one anyways.
Cause you did.
Wisdom saving throw. 15.
You managed to physically hold your feet from it moving you, but you still really want to. AKA, I'm letting it be player's choice and not forcing you.
I know, it's curiosity killed the cat.
And everyone else takes another d6 of poison damage.
Fuck me.
Everybody else?
Everyone.
Oh. 1d6?
Yep. Just realized I only had like one beer.
God damn it! I rolled really good too.
I only rolled 3.
It's not as good this year.
I-
So what do you want to do, Mark? Marcus?
I'll just peek around the corner. I'm just like, kind of like, fighting urge just to not barge right in.
So you peek around the corner and you see the light even more.
One of those numbers. Yeah.
It's like how Tyrion will go around the corner like, what do you do?
Kind of like
like
that
it.
cat was in the cabinet.
hiding.
Like that cat was in that cabinet. Bam!
Johnny.
Yes, please.
And as soon as you peek your head
Five
around that
shots.
corner, you're forced again to make another saving throw.
It's even better.
He
17.
doesn't grab shot.
Okay, again.
So that
Somehow.
one there.
Even more alluring.
Okay.
But you hold.
I leave.
I don't want one.
Okay, you managed to break your
Just
gaze.
because of the yes.
I gotta go.
Okay. Tani.
Where the heck am I?
Oh, yeah, you probably can move.
Oh, I leave.
You're on my screen.
I'll keep going where I was going.
Okay.
There's nothing down here.
There's nothing down, yeah. Trippa.
Hold my movement until Lee moves.
Lee. You want to do anything else? Besides,
I will do a
Pinch his ass.
hearing. Can I investigate for hearing?
perception.
That's good.
We all have to go to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We all have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, were you planning on going?
You don't have to.
Did you
but-
say
Just
perception?
kidding, I'll be there.
You don't have to, but it'll be counted against you.
That's a 20. Not natural, but just 20.
You hear from this direction, you hear the padding of Mark's feet. You know,
Oh,
kind of.
did you save?
You hear Tawny's footsteps echoing down this hallway. You hear even just ambient noises coming from the south passage. But what's almost eerie is how silent the northern passage is. There's not even echoing.
I like this one a lot better.
I got purple again.
Mr. Lee,
I just grabbed you. What's up?
I must tell you,
What's up?
the sign said.
What's up? Huh?
I must tell you what the sign said.
What sign?
The shield.
Oh! I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Nice. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So that was Chirpa's turn then.
Okay.
And then Lee.
I will again investigate the statue that I'm nearest.
Okay. Investigation check.
Okay.
Hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy. 15 plus 7 is 22.
Okay, with a 22, you are positive there is nothing special about this stone by the time you
All
get to the third one.
Okay, I'll just go to the next one.
Chirpa, still follow along?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Mog.
Oh my god, we all split up.
What's like the first rule of D&D?
No, I don't
Cover the most ground as possible.
Oh, right.
So I said I was gonna leave, so I'm gonna leave back out.
Okay. You can. You back out into the... and you see Chirpa and Lee walking down. Tani.
Keep going.
5, 10, 15, 20. And you come to a passage.
I'm gonna keep going straight.
That's about as far as you could walk in a turn.
You know a crazy wizard like this at one time. I got yelled at all the time.
Chirpa.
Payback's our bitch.
Mr. Lee, do you believe it would be beneficial had we, if I conjure up 2 additional beasts to assist us in our journey?
Can they see in the dark? No.
Well, alright. I hold my movement until Mr. Lee moves.
Okay. Alright, Lee.
I will investigate the freaking eagle now.
Okay, so you notice that there's something shiny. It appears to be some type of bangle or bracelet, maybe.
That's what's in its mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I mage hand it out of its mouth?
How do you do it? How do you grab it?
Well, if it's a beak, I'd probably go for a sweat at the side, like.
Not that one.
Okay, so as soon as you touch it, like this ring was so perfectly balanced.
Get excited.
Boom! It flies out. And the beak snaps shut,
I knew it.
and the
Bears come alive.
no the bangle kind of rolls along the floor, and ting ding 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 falls and lays down. We're at the end of the corridor.
Go mage hand and grab it.
Okay. You pull it back with the mage hand.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee, what was that noise?
Some bird.
And so Tani, Mark, you guys both heard an incredibly loud snapping sound.
What was that?
I got a bracelet.
Did you say I got a bracelet?
Yes.
I got a bracelet.
Where you at, Tani?
Where you at, Tani?
Tunnel.
No fucking idea what's the tunnel.
So I'll see that tunnel. I'm assuming that he went that way.
You're gonna go down that way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you can get him up there. And you do. You see the back of Tani.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What are you doing?
You definitely can't see him. Alright,
I smell that.
Tani.
Incredible sense of smell.
It's your turn.
Oh, keep going forward.
Keep on moving. Keep on moving.
Bye, Mark.
And then there's another corridor.
Damn it. That's it, right?
Yep. Chirpa.
Splitting apart.
Bastards.
Mr. Lee, do you think it'd be beneficial to go back and find everyone else? I'm going to hold my movement as I cannot see.
I do think so.
Would you like to get on my shoulders?
You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. You can just pick me up on your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm picking you up right now.
Okay.
As my action.
Picking him up?
I still have the mage-handed
Okay.
bracelet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. That's what I want.
Alright. What do you do with that?
I would like to make like an Arcana check, see what the hell this is, maybe see if it's magical of some sort.
Yeah. So you kind of see. Don't you like have to cast Identify to really understand what something is, don't you?
You just have to spend a short rest with it.
Okay. Identify just lets you do it in an
Instantly.
action.
Yeah.
No, in a minute instead of over a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you get from just spending some time with it is that it's definitely magical. Not sure what it does, but it is magical.
Okay. Can I maybe make like a history check on the item?
Sure.
Cool. I know nothing.
You know nothing.
Well, we all knew that.
Okay,
Natural.
Mark.
I run down towards Tamo.
Wow.
But I see the corner. But I see that I kind of slow down and stop at the.
Okay. So you kind of peek in there, and you see at the end of the corridor is a small alcove holding a 3-foot tall stone pedestal, on which rests a small silver coffer. 15 feet in front of the alcove, there is a single small step up in the stone floor. inside the alcove, the floor is elevated an additional 2 feet.
But they're curiosity to kill the cat. I'll step in up as far as I can go in, I guess. Shiny. Probably just take one step in, maybe.
Nothing happens. Yeah. Johnny.
Forward.
I like
Touch
Tony.
wall. Alright, I'll go to the right.
Keep walking and eventually hit a door.
Oh, my nose. Is that my movement?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to do anything with the door?
Such an awkward thing to do.
You knock on the bronze door. Boom, 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 boom. You guys hear the echoing of some type of... It sounds, by the time it reverberates all the way back down these corridors, it sounds very weird. Not sure what it is.
Okay.
Might even sound like the faint distance, or the faint distant echo of war drums. Hard to say. Chirpa.
With Lee on my shoulders now, can I
Yeah, can we kind
take
of do like a
movement?
turn?
Can I take movement with him on me now?
I'll direct him as best I can, but my 90% of my attention is going to be trying to identify this bracelet.
Okay.
Like, I'll just point him to the direction of where the people are, but I'm fixated on this bracelet.
And you're pointing him to where everyone else is?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't see anybody else.
And yeah, you guys do so pretty much no problem. I mean, what are you trying to do to identify this bracelet anymore?
Essentially, I'll be like, I'm going to try
You've
my
made
best.
an Arcana check. You've made a history check.
Well, I'm basically trying to take like my short rest with it, essentially.
That's an hour.
That's an hour.
I know, I'm going to do as best as I can. That's my focus right now. That's what my intention is.
Okay, we'll attempt that. And we'll say you guys walk up, meet Mark at this alcove, and you hear Tawny boom, 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 pounding at this door. And we'll pick up there next time.
Okay.
I'm a rapper.
Rapping on the door. Yeah, are there any questions before we finish?
So this is a step up.
Yep.
And this is the step up.
This is a step up.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 15-foot section that's stepped up, and then
Okay.
this is stepped up.
Okay.
Another 2 feet from that.
And this is sitting on this, and this.
This is like the silver coffer on like a pedestal.
Okay.
Yeah, but the floor actually
Okay.
steps up here
So you're-
and here. I had to read this trap like 30 times before. I
How
understood
tall
it.
is that then?
Trap.
Yeah. What?
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, that sucks. Damn.
That's hilarious.
And we'll stop there.